one in a while though.
All right, we're live now.
Yeah.
Swag.
Oh,
Hello.
hello
Good
and welcome.
morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're doing
I've been
pick'ems
up
today.
for like I've been up for like 10 hours and then we're talking about good morning.
10 hours.
Yeah, I wake
3
up at
a.m.
I wake up at 5:30 my time.
Okay.
Where's your face cam?
Oh, I just woke up and I don't like
Wow.
moving it around in the pick'ems. It's annoying.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I figured I'd
That's
just
true.
not get dressed and it's okay. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's crazy. You can't be streaming naked. That's against the rules.
The
Who's to
title says
say?
week 3, by the way.
Oh man.
Come on.
Oh man.
You have the thumbnail, right?
We should do the week 3 ones again.
We should do them in retrospect. Hindsight is 2020 type pick'ems. Yes, Kate, CKIP, we're about to get them all wrong again. No,
Let's
it's
go.
only up from here. It's only up from here.
I think the only series you got right was ours, which is sad.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. And it should have been wrong, to be honest. We got robbed.
Yeah.
Robbed.
So sad.
Like Rob Jr.?
Like Rob
Like
Jr.
goat. Yeah.
Alright, I gotta link this to my servers.
To DPL. To King L5. What other servers are you in?
I mean, I'm only linking to those two. 'Cause after
Oh.
that, who really cares, right?
I'm
True.
linking it to the dinos so you get their views.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, who's checking the plug chat of, like, what's some random server, like DGBA? Who's checking that right now? Like, be so
You
for
never
real.
know. You never know.
Where's the face? I don't want to move it around during pick'ems, and the screen is only so big. Whatever.
Just put a picture of yourself.
Then I have to move that around.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, nice problem.
Just like
solving
make it really
from
small
Zooch.
and like the corner.
Yeah. Support a small streamer type beat. Do a tiny little face cam, but then I have to get dressed.
What?
I was
No, you
trying to
don't.
solve so many problems. What's up, gamers? What's up, Toast? Just joined from DGA plug shot. Alright. I get it. What's up, Slick?
We get it.
Ooh, the first matchup is pretty fire.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Speaking
Yeah.
of
Starting
Slick
already?
Panther.
Why not?
Oh, speaking of Panda.
Yo.
Oh, that's Panda. Rink is his last name.
Yeah, his
Damn,
name
he
is Panda
doxed
Rink.
himself.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
All
So,
right, let's get it.
ready?
Yep.
We got both of them in the chat. We should just ask him who's winning.
So I mocked Panda for this, so I feel like Slick's gonna win because I won the mock. You
Oh,
know,
that'll
that's
do
just
it.
how I
Wow.
have to go.
Oh, wow. I didn't put him on blast.
Good enough
Well-
for me.
Realistically, I actually think Panda has the matchup here. Because if you look at, let's ignore the Terras, okay? Just ignore it. This is what you have
Okay,
to do. I'm telling you.
okay, I'm ignoring
Ignore
it.
Okay. So if you look at Darkrai, right? If you look at fighting coverage, dark coverage, and
Psychic coverage too.
psychic
for, like,
coverage.
yeah.
Yes, those three. Wait. Fighting, dark, yes, and psychic. There's only one Pokemon that can switch in. Again, we're ignoring the Terras for now. That's Quillfish, okay?
Okay.
So,
Cool. Coolfish,
Panda-
aka the best Darkrai counter of all time. Thanks.
It's not. It's literally
Very
not.
cool.
catch a freaking Will-O-Wisp, okay, GG.
Or
Anyways,
like
okay.
a
all three
knockoff
spikes are
that
going up.
Hypnosis.
Or take a knockoff, yup.
Yeah.
Okay, but there's a Corviknight that can defog on a lot. Okay, anyways, ignore the Defiant Zapdos. Okay, listen.
Okay,
now,
I'm ignoring it. I'm ignoring all of it.
Okay, so because of this, okay,
Yeah.
then you look at the Garchomp, right?
I'm looking at it.
What's the Garchomp answer? It's a very clear one.
Isle of Swine, Terrapago Shell,
No.
Sinistra, Terra
Yeah.
Fairy,
Yep.
Iron Wolf with a +1. Like,
Air Balloon
No.
Empoleon, Speed Booster Roaring
Guys.
Moon, Speed Booster Moth with Terra Fairy.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's realistically Sinistra. Okay,
It's realistically
Terra Fairy.
like 7 of these Pokemon.
Dark Jump isn't that great here, I feel like.
Okay,
I don't
okay, wait, you guys are missing the point. Okay,
What's
okay.
the point?
So if the Sinistra Terras to something fairy, or whatever,
It will
okay.
be Fairy.
Sure. Okay, fairy. Sure. For
I'll bet
Darkrai slash
$0
Garchomp.
on it.
Okay. Now take that fairy type and now look at Urshifu. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
GG. GG. Literally GG. Water plus fighting owns this freaking matchup. Okay. Plus it can Terra if it wants to beat the pre-Terra Sinistra. Right. So I think with the combination of Darkrai plus Garchomp plus Urshifu, this matchup's over. GG.
Yep. So
I'm
true.
kind of the opinion where I think the matchup favors Slick.
Nope.
That's what I think. Okay.
Why?
Okay, imagine the following, right? Terra Fairy Moth, and then you keep the Sinistra the base typing, so it switches into Urshifu.
Mhm.
Wait, what'd you say? I missed that one.
So like the Iron Moth, make it Terra
Yep.
Fairy.
Okay.
Right, so that's the Darkrai Garchomp check pretty comfortably, and it's not like Petrunt can really switch in on like repeated Fairy dances, so it's fine. And then the Sinistra is the regular typing, so that the Urshifu Rapid still has a roadblock. And then you have so many threats on your side, it's probably looking good for Slick.
Okay.
Yeah, and like
So
Turtle's just so good. Like it's just like a check to whatever you need it to be.
okay, well, you know what kind of owns Turtle though on Panda's team? You guys see it?
What's
What?
that?
You guys don't see it?
Sableye, I guess.
Yep.
Is that what you're talking about? I
No,
mean,
it's
yeah,
actually
Panda
just Pain
does have
Split Mew.
double
It's
code.
actually Pain Split Mew.
Painsley Mew works too, but Sableye also works. Okay.
Thanks.
No,
For leaking
Sableye
our
gets 2
step
it
for
KO'd
our
by
game.
Dazzling Gleam.
No, it doesn't.
It
so
does.
no way.
Yes,
No
it
shot.
does. I promise
No
it
shot.
does. I literally used that.
Bring up the calc on the stream.
It's
Bring up
like-
the calc on the stream.
It literally does
What are we talking
55.
No shot. Dazzling Gleam Turtle 2-shotting Spadef Sableye. No shot.
Yes. Yes, it does. I promise.
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, look at it and you'll see the truth that it 2 KOs. I like the story.
Sableye.
Yeah.
Plus you're forgetting it can light screen the first turn. Yup. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I forgot it can light screen before it switches in. Oh, my bad. Fuck.
No. On the second one, when it switches in.
Oh,
Okay, it's a roll. It's a roll.
Oh,
It's a
my
roll.
bad.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, maybe that one doesn't switch in.
Okay,
But
okay.
it can switch in and light screen. Yup. You're.
I think if you
And
have...
then if it runs Citrus Berry, it takes 2. Yup.
Now here's the strat, right? Between Corviknight, Sableye, and Petrunt, you can't have coverage for all of them.
That is also true.
It's
Good
true,
point.
yeah.
Very good point. Mhm.
But anyways, I think Slick has this one in the matchup.
Disagree.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Cool.
But we can
Live
do
team
2.
building with Zooch. Nice.
Listen, guys. What happened last week when you guys picked 2 people and I picked the other one? Yep.
I wasn't here last time.
Well, whoever someone else. Doesn't matter.
Well, the
Slick
thing
was there,
is, I think we were collectively just straight up wrong about most of it collectively. So now Dougal, the third party, coming in to save our pick'ems.
No, I
Right?
gotta
have-
give it
Exactly,
like-
J. Ricky. Exactly.
I got like the insider knowledge of like I did a mock where I won against Panda and Panda's a much better player than me, so that much means Slick's matchup's better. So I'm going Slick.
Yeah. I mean, what's beating this Roaring Moon? Be so for real.
Yeah.
Roaring Moon. There's a wait a minute. There's a Corviknight. What are you talking about? Does Corviknight not be Roaring Moon? Are you guys? Is there something I'm like not thinking of here?
It's pretty strong.
There's a set I ran that like did pretty well against Corby, but I don't want to reveal it.
Well, calm down.
The streets are saying low kick Sableye GG. Is that true? It might be true.
All right,
I can
we'll
see
go with
low
Slick on this
sweep.
one.
Low sweep Sableye
But-
looks pretty reasonable here.
Yeah. that
I will
makes
have
sense.
the last laugh when Panda wins. Just saying.
All right, when Panda wins, you get to say ha ha ha, but we're putting Slick.
Okay, fine.
I mean, there's always a good possibility Panda wins. Like he's really good.
Yeah. All right, Blitz versus 64 squares.
Okay, you guys start out with this one.
Yo, can you find a worse Meowscarada matchup ever? Tankaton, Zapdos, Muck. Oh my
Zarude can be
God.
like a terror type to help with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the best. Like the one bad Meowscarada matchup ever.
I mean, there's a Gren, so it's probably just gonna be like Scarf. Maybe Scarf
Yeah.
Special with like Power Gem, Leaf Storm kind of thing. I don't know though. It seems bad no matter what.
I
Okay.
was just clearing my throat.
Yeah. Very cool.
So you guys,
Thanks.
are saying this is 64 squares favorite or what?
Not yet. I think like the Torn looks like it has a pretty good matchup.
Okay, well
There's
with
still the
Torn and his
Zapdos,
Rude,
but you can tear out of that.
yes,
you
we need
can
to decide the
Terra
Terras.
Elect it. Yeah.
I mean, you could always just slap Terra Electric on the Torn, and all of a sudden Zapdos is a liability.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how does Electric do versus everything else?
I mean,
Pretty
Terra
good.
Burst
Doesn't look that
coverage versus
bad,
Gren. Good into Tinkaton. Only really
yeah, it's
bad
pretty
into
good.
Donphan, which can't really switch in multiple times, and you're not really too scared of a Donphan most of the time. Although
You can
this
just run
team is,
Grass Knot if you want to,
you
or
can,
Hurricane even.
but also this team's not even weak to Donphan, so who even cares?
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
This Latios could be a threat, right? Maybe like a DD Earthquake kind of thing, but it should be Scarf Meowscarada to check it anyways. Probably
Well, I
mixed
mean,
with
that just
EQ
gets
anyways, though.
yeah, but Scarf just gets parried by Zap, so like that's kind of risky, no? Maybe like Pad Sucker Punch could be a thing on Meow. I don't know.
No, there's a Gren, and your water resist is Diplin and Meowscarada. So I
Assault
think you need
Vest
something
Conkeldurr.
faster than.
Assault Vest Conkeldurr with Mach Punch.
I'm just saying
Jesus,
you
are you guys
probably
noobs?
want something faster than a Battlebond Gren. I'm just
Oh
saying
my
it's
God.
it's possible
There's a
that
mock.
might,
Yeah.
There's a Mach Punch.
it might be desirable. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna rope.
Okay.
If they bring Scarf Meowscarada into Zapdos, I'm quitting. Okay,
Okay.
that's not a bring here. It can't happen because it's
Blitz, you can make it happen. You can make it happen.
completely useless.
I mean, it
Just
doesn't
saying.
really
You can
have a
trick
good
the
set other
Zarude.
than that.
You can
Yes,
trick
the-
the
yes.
Zapdos.
Yes, I was just gonna say the only way they bring it is if it's tricking the Zapdos.
Well, of course
That's
it's
it.
gonna be trick of its Scarf. Like, come on.
No,
man.
it doesn't have to be.
Read between the lines. What do you mean it doesn't have to be?
It doesn't have to be. It could be like
Okay, buddy.
U-turn.
We're just
knock
waffling
off,
now. We're just
axle.
We're just waffling.
Okay, so who's favorite here?
Mm, it looks kind of close.
What's the Zarude unit Terra? That's what I want to know. Yep.
You could just go like dark, maybe. Like
There's no real
Yeah,
problem
I
with
mean,
Dark here besides Conkeldurr. And Conkeldurr, I mean, is it that big of a deal if you bring Muck?
No. Yeah.
You
or
might bring
Zapdos.
Muck over like Donphan here, Loki.
and Conk
Is that
isn't
real?
really good. If Conk's like AV, then like you take a knockoff, like that helps the Scarf Greninja. Like, wait, are we thinking Greninja Scarf or no?
I think this is
I
gonna
mean,
be
I think Conk is
Specs,
good.
Battle Bond. I
Specs with
think
a
is
water
better.
move. Yeah.
Yeah, that look
Yeah.
good.
Imagine if this
Like,
was
you-
Terra Gren, man. Terra Water Specs would just instantly win the matchup off lead.
Well, then Zarude couldn't be Terra.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we
I
can't have
kind of like.
everything we want.
Yeah,
I
I like
think I'm-
64 squares here.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it favors him slightly.
We're gonna go for squares. All right.
Squares. Love square pizza.
Okay, buddy. I might have a pizza like later.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Meta versus Hunter Z Infected. Still, these guys have not figured out that Hunter is a Gen 8 one trick. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He played Gen 8,
Okay.
goes 5-1. He plays Gen 7, negative. Plays Gen 6, negative. Plays SV, negative. Who's gonna connect the dots?
Okay, this is a free matchup for someone. Just saying, free, like literally free.
Free?
Yeah, look at Chiyu, right?
Okay, looking
Now
at
look
it.
at Terrafire Chiyu. Okay,
Looking at it.
there's two plays. There's Glamora, which doesn't take two flamethrowers. No way.
It's gonna be AV
There-
Gamora. Thank you.
Okay, so I could take one extra one. Dang, beast.
Yeah.
And you can just run.
I
You can just
see-
run like psychic or something on it too if you want.
He said
I mean, the
beast.
big apple is right there, and like
Okay.
there's no fairy types, so you could just be Terra Dragon. Like,
You can be Terra Dragon, sure. I mean, it does kind of get like. I mean, it's okay, yeah. Like, how much does it take from Dark Pulse?
probably
know.
like you can
You're
probably
thinking,
put
you're
like
thinking Assault Vest?
AB or-
Quadruple?
yeah, you could be our Assault Pets. I don't see a reason really not to be.
Mm,
I mean, the reason not to be is that you get probably more value out of, helmet or boots here.
Sure, yeah, but like that can like be like if you're really that like scared of like the Chi-Yu, it's an option you have.
You could also low-key just be Specs Hydrapple with a lot of bulk. Like, you don't need investment,
that's true.
but just Specs Terra Dragon. Like, that's gonna 2-KO the roster even without investment.
that could be, huh? Yeah,
And then
they
you
might
still have
need
the
like
bulk, but you just hit really hard. I don't know.
maybe they bring like AV Mola or something with Mirror Coat to try to take it on. I don't know.
They could.
I don't know if that exactly takes on Hydrapple the way you think it does.
Does it get 2-shot if it's Terra Dragon? If it's AV Mola?
Not 2-shot, but like Fickle Beam into Leaf Storm, you're just cooked, right?
Perhaps.
And also, like, it could easily be like a nasty plot one, so you don't really want to just switch
Yeah.
Mola into it.
Let me just switch into the guy you nasty plot on for free.
It looks like a really good Apple matchup.
It
Like, I
does.
feel like Apple looks good in most matchups, though.
I think maybe the nasty plot is a little bit fake because Encore Uxie does exist and you could just flip turn or whatever.
That's true. Yeah.
But also, I don't know. Hard to fit everything that Hunter wants in this matchup.
Yeah, they
The
could try to
Valiant
like.
is also a giga threat. The
Yeah.
Fairy Resist is treads only. Like, that can't be
Yeah.
good. I think it has to
They
go to
could-
meta.
I agree. It looks like it's the matchup favored meta.
Sure.
You don't agree?
No, I do agree. I do.
He said sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright. Hunter P versus
I was wrong
Glop.
at
This
first
is
glance.
two great players.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
two of the best in the or Sword Shield tier.
this is a great Palo Sand matchup. Holy crap.
Shout out to Palace.
Coco
the
Victini
next coming of
Mienshao.
Christ, some are saying.
Palo Sand, dude, Palo Sand is literally God here. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, Palasan be like, hey, would you like to go to Hydreigon? And Glop's like,
It doesn't. It
yep.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Why does it not
Palo Sand
matter?
can literally stop like 2 of their big threats by itself.
Can it? Or does
Yes,
it pretend to?
It can. No, it can. Guys, there was a Palo Sand earlier, bro. I'm pretty sure in one game, and it actually looked.
That was
pretty-
our game.
I know.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
should
that
have
one.
won. But you hacks.
And it,
Uh,
no. Okay, we're not
no.
doing that. No.
That didn't
Oh my
happen.
All
Oh.
I'm remembering is a lucky little crit.
After like
That's
Mm.
okay.
8 crunches in a row without a drop.
So you're saying you just deserve drops
Yes.
and not getting a drop is hacks? Yeah. Give me a break. Anyways, we're here
Yep.
now.
Look at Garchomp. Garchomp's pretty strong.
Yep. Shout
like,
out to
just
Garchomp
Corby.
and Swish.
It's just
He's pretty
just
good.
Corviknight, but that gets
Yeah.
bopped. I mean, there's a Zapdos anyway for Corviknight. Like, it's
The entitlement is insane. That's what I'm saying, J. Ricky.
Nihilego looks like really good. I know like 100 like those power herb sets, so like you click the meteor beam, like what's the switch in like
Meteor
Swamp
Beam,
Surf,
Grass
like-
Knot.
psychic or Psyshock if you want.
You can run T-Spike as well, because Vileplume looks kind of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
You're not really hurting for movesets or move slots on Nihilego, so you can just slot it, and if they bring Vileplume, oh well. If they don't bring it, you get
Yeah.
them up ASAP.
Could also pack like Thunderbolt, could like power herb, like and T-Bolt with like the electric train up is probably dropping the Corviknight.
Yeah, maybe you run 4 attacks as well with like Dazzling Gleam over the
You could do
T-Spike
that.
slot. Just hit Hydreigon really hard.
Dude, even freaking like Starmie looks good, huh?
Yeah,
Like-
Starmie does look good. I swear Starmie's actually good in Swish. I swear
It
it
always
is.
looks
It
good.
always looks good. And it's so cheap now.
It's only 9 points. I think we wanted one, but
Hmm.
it didn't happen that way.
I swear it's good. Anyways,
Yeah, so I think this is 100 favored for sure.
I agree too.
sounds good, Slick. Let's see. Dude, this Victini has to get through so much to start actually claiming. I don't think it's gonna be able
Yeah.
to do that.
It can't get past Palisade, so no, it can't.
Uh-huh.
Our Bikini actually did like really well against this team.
Yeah, it did, but it could have done even more, but it was sacked to Earthquake, so.
Yeah.
That's rough. Oh right, that's the Victini that was like choice banded assault vest
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Alright, lock it in 100. Bet the house on it.
Alright, iPro versus Undead. I mean
Okay, now this is
I mean
do I have to spell it out for you? Like, I mean, come on.
do you want to spell it out? Give me an I. Give me a P.
Okay, I understand, but I actually think Undead's matchup is great here. Not capping.
I haven't looked at it.
It
Let's
doesn't
see.
Okay,
look
listen.
like a great matchup for Gallade. Like,
Okay, check it. So yeah, so Gallade, there is obviously the Spiritomb, and then there's like Fizdef freaking Skarmy or Fizdef Tangle if you want, whatever. Then you look at Thunderous, there's a Stunfisk, right? So like they're two like best like offensive guys, quote unquote, like have decent checks, right? Okay. Then you look at
Okay.
Undead's offense.
Yep, looking
So
at
Zero or the Zero, the only thing that's stopping it is what? Say it with me.
it. Nido Queen.
Nido Queen.
Nido Queen. Yes. Okay.
He said Nido Queen.
Yeah, he said Nido Queen. That's
Oh
crazy.
my
But
god.
yeah, Nido Queen.
Oh my god.
You're
Okay.
both correct, okay?
I don't know if you're aware, but Trick Room Gallade actually takes anything from Zeraora.
Oh my god. Anyways, so if I'm the Zeraora, right, I'm just running straight up knockoff, and then all you need is literally electric, is the electric, okay?
I
Because
would like consider running like Z normal actually.
you
with,
could
like,
do
a
that if you
bulk up.
want. If you want to just
Yeah.
kill the Nido Queen with a Zeraora, you don't have to, but if you want to, sure.
I mean,
Okay.
standard practice is your Z's gonna hit Nido Queen as hard as possible. Because
Right,
that's
but
the
I
thing
do-
you have to break.
Okay, but I do like the Z Electric to just nuke things like the Necrozma and like the
Okay.
Gallade if you have to, you know? You get me?
Yeah.
Okay, anyways. So if we knock off the Nido Queen, right? The Nido Queen's gonna be Shookaberry, right? There's
Okay.
a Garchomp, there's a Diancie. Surely it's freaking Shookaberry. You heard?
Surely.
So you knock it off, you don't take helmet, none of that, okay? Plus, he's got spikes on this team. The only removal on the team is
Beanie.
Vinny,
Feeny.
yeah,
Oh wait,
And
Thunders
Fundy.
too, I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
and Lilligan gets defog, I think.
Yeah, and
What?
Taunt
Oh.
Gallade prevents hazard.
Lilligan gets defog?
I have no
I
idea.
might have made that up.
I have no
There's-
I
idea.
might
there's-
have made that up.
There's no way. There's
In
no
the,
way.
in the wise words of Darkrai, what is a Lilligant?
So
There's
true,
no
yeah.
way it gets defog. So, and then also I think like just a Scarf Garchomp, right? Because the only like switching really is like what Thunderous. Like you can't switch that into Garchomp. So Lilligan doesn't count. So I just feel like his offense, and he has good checks to iPro's offense. I think he should win this game, based on matchup, not player matchup.
Well, remember last week we did that whole spiel, and then the better player won every time. Like,
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Well, but I don't
I-
think
I
Undead
think-
is so bad to where he can't win.
It's like listening to the professor try to get his students to answer his questions. So, what's the
Yeah.
Zeraora check?
Yeah, say it with me. Come on.
Zeus is taking notes and he's playing Usum next week.
Yeah,
Whoa,
You
whoa,
needed to
whoa, whoa,
understand
whoa,
the
whoa,
meta.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
he's getting
Am I
deported from
lying?
Paldea.
Oh
I
my
might be a
god.
lion. Am I lying, guys? Who knows? We'll find
Oh
out.
my god.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
Yeah, only I know.
Anyways, are my points not valid? You're
I didn't get favored Undead. Like
Probably a little
from
bit.
what
I don't think it's that big. Because, like, you say,
Mhm.
oh, there's checks to his offense, and his offense is so good, but there's also, like, Registeel for DNC. There's
Potentially,
Necrozma, which
yes.
can, like, blanket check half the team by itself if it really wants to. Nidoqueen is,
Mhm.
like, one of the best Zeraora checks of all time. Like, don't get it twisted.
It is. It
And
is. Yep.
Feeny for the Garchomp is, like, about as good as it gets. Like, let's not oversell that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you just hit Feeney on the switch, and then you just go to like Toxapex or something. Like Feeney cannot check Garchomp like overtime. No shot. There's just nothing like, and again, it's gonna be forced to defog this game. I think at least. So
Okay.
like
I think the matchup favors Undead, but I think iPro's gonna win.
so you're saying Undead is shit.
I'm saying iPro is good.
Yeah. You don't have to look at
Good
it so
save.
negatively.
Good save.
Yeah.
Good save. Well, I'm picking Undead here. You guys can pick since I always get overruled.
We want to keep that up, or
I'm going iPro.
I hate you.
let's see.
You gotta decide.
It's all on me, unfortunately, and I'm gonna pick wrong. So who do I
So you're
want
picking
to?
IPro. Okay.
Whoever I
who you
pick
think
is
would
gonna
be
be the
funnier.
opposite.
Yeah. Pick the outcome that would be the funniest, I guess.
I mean, I'll pick Undead then, because I want to see an iPro crash out. That would be so funny. All right, we go
fair enough.
Undead. All right,
Nice.
J Scurf. That's short for what? John Scurf versus
John Scurf.
Joshua. Right,
What was that short for?
Josh Oshawott.
Oh, Oshawott. Right.
Yeah. All right.
This is your tier, so
My tier. There's a Gallade mirror. Oh my god.
Who do you think's running the Nats card, or not the Nats card, the Trick Room Gallade that's matchup?
J-Scurf can't run Trick Room Gallade because you really need to be faster than Crook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Ugh.
And
Well, there's a
then-
Togekiss for Crook.
There's like a Togekiss and a Don fan, Aloe Till, like.
I think
Kieran. I
J-Scurf
don't
should
know.
just be offensive Gallade and just click buttons here. Because, like, you're always going to get revenged by Torn, Scarf Crook, T-Wave Klefki, whatever. Just click your big button.
Yeah, literally CC. It's just
Actually, on the
Pretty
Klefki
nice.
Trick Room, or on the Klefki T-Wave, you click Trick Room. And then you actually have Trick Room Gallade at 1/4 speed. Yep.
So true.
Let's see. If you get Rocks up, this Scizor is, like, literally God.
Mm-hmm.
Because
there's a
Volcanion...
Volcanion.
Yeah, but you have a Kyurem Black. So, like, you just
True.
run special Kyurem Black with Ice Beam, Earth Power. You don't care if you're burned. And that's like a perma switch into Volcanion. I say that,
Yeah.
but, like, Fire Move does, like, 70. But, to each their own, right?
Yeah, like why don't you just run like Bandit Scissor here? Right?
Oh my god,
There's
look
no
at
resist.
Raikou. It's only Scarf Crook. Everything else freaking loses.
Oh
Like
yeah,
a
just ignore the Roserade.
subline.
I will.
Road like doesn't look that great here. Like when you look at the other mons on J-Scurf team, I think that favors him for sure.
It could be like
I-
a T-spiking Rose, maybe. It's not
Yeah,
terrible.
Teach Spikes makes a lot of sense
Mm-hmm.
because there's no poison type and the removal of Don Fan.
And Togekiss and Bisharp.
Oh yeah, Koga gets two.
You said and Bisharp.
Wait, Sharp?
Like we wouldn't notice. You just throw that in there. And Togekiss
I
2 does not
didn't-
get defogged, by the way.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
No, this
So
is
it gets
Oras.
7?
Nothing gets defog. Scizor
Okay,
does,
okay.
but yeah,
Oh.
not Togekiss.
Yeah, I don't think you're running defog on Scissors matchup though.
No.
You could, but
Like
it
it-
would be irresponsible, I feel.
I think you're like XD or Choice Banded.
You could maybe be like Lum Dawn fan to come in on T-Spike one time and spin versus like Crook or Gallade. Maybe Klefki
Yeah,
as
you
well.
could.
Like you come in on Klefki very freely as Dawn fan for a spin opportunity. So basically, if T-Spikes go up, sure, but like attack the Rose while it's in. They shouldn't be able to get T-Spikes up multiple times, and then whenever Klefki or Crook comes in, that's your cue to go Dawn fan and spin. There's no spin blocker. So it's not the end of the world, I don't think. There's sequences where you can get a very, very safe spin off.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, if I just had to pick, I'd probably pick J-Scurf's matchup, but I could be totally wrong here.
I think I'm picking his matchup too.
I think I'm also gonna pick J Scurf. This is two 3-0 players, right? Josh and J Scurf.
Yeah, both have like kind of a hacks win though. So
Yeah, win's a win,
fake
as they
news.
say. Right.
Nice. Series is 3-3.
ID Cup, or is it IDK up? Who's to say? Versus Wagon Fruit, the GOAT.
The
Aw,
goat at
man.
making the opponent choke. The goat.
Yep. ID Cup. All right.
So there's a Terratorn. Where's the? So is it not just a Terra Ground Torn?
It's just gonna be a Terra Ground Torn for sure. Like, I would bet maybe 35 cents on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like just look at it. Like the
Yeah.
How
ground
do
is-
they? Yeah.
Source, just look at it.
Yeah, no, it's got to be ground thorn. It's so good here.
They
Yeah.
can. They don't. I mean, they can be plot if they want, but they can also just be very bulky. Like they don't need it to set up and win. It could just throw off attacks over and over.
There's no
Yeah.
real sustain for it. Like
No.
all the Pokemon on ID Cup side don't have recovery. Like the best one's Avalugg to have recovery.
Yeah. And look at Tinglu's spikes, and then Rotom can block the spin. Like
Oh
this
my
seems like
God.
it's
Wait, Sarah Led
He's cooked.
gets recovery. It had Bitter Blade or whatever it's called.
Very
that
cool.
heals.
Goes
Yeah.
Tentacruel, kills you instantly. Like
yeah. This is gonna be a smashing. I think.
you
I
have to
think
go
it's
Wagon.
favors Wagon.
Wait,
Yeah, for
how
sure.
does Up's offense look though? Real quick, we didn't take a look.
Bad. You have Darkrai and a
Darkrai.
Tinglu. And since Tentacruel as well is like a decent answer, and Terrakion as well. A Great Tusk into Rotom.
Crown into
Tornti.
Jirachi.
Yeah, Ceruledge into
Yeah.
Tinglu. Tentacruel, Dragonite. Like, it's so ass. It's so ass,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, Wagon should win this.
Yeah,
Okay.
this should be a coast.
Nice.
SD
Swords
Darkrai
fan.
angle from A12.
There's a
Yeah, you have to
Gramble.
get something crazy going.
I don't know. There's a Gramble that doesn't sound like it's gonna work to me.
The Gramble is not coming. Be so for real. Like, if it's me, I'm just saying the Gramble's not coming because you have to assume something in this matchup, and then you just bring SD Darkrai and hope for the best. Maybe that is just the way forward.
Maybe some
Fair
sort
enough.
of like setup like Enam or something can try to win. Like, or does it get Trick Room? Do they have any Trick Room
It's-
users?
Um,
No.
Crown can
does
probably Trick
Crown
Room.
get it?
Probably, right?
Like Enam doesn't look terrible with just like Earth Power Moonblast, but still, I think it's too tough.
I mean, there's still like Tentacruel who just has enough stats to take an Earth Power. You can
What
like
if you're like an XD
Clear
Crown?
Smog.
Maybe that can get through like Ting.
Okay, we're next matchup.
yeah, next.
Fair enough.
We're not here to
yeah.
build for ID Cup, unfortunately.
Oh, shit! That's what I thought we were doing. My bad.
All right, we have the other Coco Swampert Hydreigon team from Pardon the Eruption because they got two of them. Beast.
Okay.
How are we beating Coco? How are we beating Coco?
Bulky Gravity Lando, dude.
Well, what Coco is coming? Do you think like Calm Mind or?
If it's me, I'm just bringing specs. 'Cause look at
Well,
Dazzling
there's
Gleam. There's no great switch into Dazzling Gleam.
There's an Aromatisse they'll eat it up for days. I
Okay,
think.
buddy. Okay.
Really not? Like Aromatisse can easily come for Hydreigon too. Plus, if it's Fidef, it could try to check Blacephalon. I can't check all of them, but I think Aromatisse is a possibility to come. It's kind of a free G King, but they
Yeah,
just have
I'm
to have
really not
something for
worried
G-King.
about an Aromatisse.
They could just use like Scrafty though for like G King. So I mean, like, I don't think
Okay.
it's like necessarily not coming Aromatisse.
You know what's gonna happen though? They're gonna bring some dumbass like utility Coco. They always do this in Swish.
Like what? Nature's Madness taunt.
Yeah, they always bring these like dumbass screens, U-turn, taunt, or like Nature's Madness, Roost.
I could see just like T-Bolt, Gleam, Taunt, Roost. Like Taunt would just be for the Raikou, so it can't like Toxic or Calm Mind.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you should be like attacking most of the time. Yeah. That set seems not bad.
Orlando
looks
does
kinda
seem kind of
scarier.
threatening. Pivot Coco, my hatred.
Landorus. Yeah, a little bit for sure.
It's like Earth Power plus Focus Blast kills everything.
Well, you can easily run like a Shuka on like Slowking or something to lure it,
You can, yeah.
or like maybe like they go like Assault Vest Swampert or something to try to check it as much as
They
possible.
could try, but that's like then Skarm has to be rocks. You have no spikes, and you really want spikes versus this team. Like it's just defog Mew.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe it's like
Yeah, I
Rocks
don't know.
Carbink, Spike Skarm, AV Pert. I could see it.
I think just Specs Fire Blast from Blacephalon claims, bruh.
Yeah, a
Like
lot of
Spike
things
Fire
from
was
Padox's team are like scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably a Paddox win.
think
Unfortunate.
so,
I want
too.
Jimmy to win. He needs to win, but
I go for my boy Padox.
yeah.
And we're
Yeah, I
predicting a 5-3 for Pardon the Eruption. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to DUI.
Yeah,
Get the win.
yeah. You already know what's up. Alright,
for
Slime
them.
Season versus Balio World Tour.
Yep.
All
I
right.
think it's slime season. I got them 7-1.
Oh
What
god.
Calm down, Google. Let's take a look, shall we?
Oh my god, he said noted. Got a
Okay,
Raging
well, actually-
Roger. Yo, this is the team that picked up a Terrapagos at mids because it got dropped for some reason. I don't get it. Why would you ever drop
Who
a
dropped it?
Terrapagos? Who
I would
would
think
ever
they got
do that? I don't know.
Let us know who.
Yeah,
I don't
forget.
remember.
Okay, I think this is a pretty good
Yeah,
matchup
go
for
ahead,
Kyle's
Slick.
team, though. I think like obviously this classic Terra Fairy Torn for Bolt is good enough, and then like if you look at Gouging and Keldeo, like Keldeo actually looks really good too, right? Like what's the Keldeo switch? There quite literally is none. So
Keldio's so good, man.
yeah, I think Keldeo and then like an AV Torn and then plus Gouging is really strong. Gouging kind of owns too. Like, or are they going to bring Avalug? Terra Avalug? Right? Like, isn't this so much favored towards Kyle's side? He has spikes too. I mean, he can
Yeah.
spin, but Bramble Gas on the block yard. You could also go like AV Torn Ghost if you want to just block the spin. That also
Yo,
works.
when has Bramblegaz ever blocked a spin in 2025?
I'm just saying, the GOAT. But I do like Kyle's thing here.
Yeah, I think his matchup is pretty strong. Like Ting Lu plus Tinkaton is about as good as you can ask for into something like Raging Bolt.
Yeah. So that frees up
This
Torn
looks
too.
like. Sorry to interrupt. This looks like one of the
No, you're
few,
good.
this looks like one of the few good Lando Eye matchups I've seen though. In fairness, like you
Orlando
bring it on like
Eye.
something like a Tinkaton and like nasty pot, it's like probably forcing a kill now.
Well, again, I think you can bring Torn AB though with like Icy Wind, right, or something like that.
Sure, yeah.
If you need to.
Yeah, AV Torn's like pretty common into Bolt, and then you add a Lando Eye on top of it. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll just bring AV then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see Ghost Terra.
Yeah, for the Terrap and Sneasler makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You could also just be Terra Fairy, right? Because Sneasler, you can go Terra Fairy if you bring the Muck for the Sneasler.
Yeah, I still
Like-
think Ghost is not bad though. Anyway,
Yeah,
because like even if it like it
I'm
can
just
still
saying
kind of
there's,
take
like,
a hit from both
options.
too. But yeah, there is. But yeah, I think
we're gonna
this
pred
should be
Kyle here.
favored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, let's do
is
it.
that your
think
one
so.
Dougal or what?
Yeah, that's the one. I haven't
Oh,
looked
okay.
up the matchups, but that's cool.
Beast. All right, Kai versus Aga.
Heck,
Another Gouging Fire.
oh dang. Okay.
Okay, this team is actually kind of drippy. I guess top four, just aesthetically nice. I think
Yeah.
the bottom
didn't
four
we say-
could use some work, but
Didn't we say like there's a random Max Caliber on this one? Like, why is the Max Caliber there?
They got that just
He looks cool.
to spite what should I call it? Lax. That's the only reason they have it.
True.
It
Yeah.
should be Lax's.
Enam mirror. Okay. Oh, yeah.
So you kind of do need to be like banded Meowscarada here, I think. Otherwise, it's not quite strong enough. But if you are banded, it just kills everything. Like the breakpoints on that are actually insane in this matchup. Like I'm pretty sure you damn near one-shot Darkrai, one-shot Metagross, two-shot Gouging Fire, even Bulky. I mean, you're always gonna kill Lando. Volbeat as well. That's taking like 70. Tentacruel
I mean,
taking like 80 from Knock. Like
Axel and Knock just cover everything, and then just a move for covering an Amorous Terror or something.
Probably just Flower Trick, right? Just in case superpower boosts and like a neutral defensive Terra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Low Kick for stuff like Darkrai. But that's like only for Darkrai is the thing. Like everything else kind of resists it.
Isn't like power or flower trick killing anyway?
Axel probably will kill Darkrai, but Flower Trick won't.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like
but,
U-turn.
It can't really take more than one.
Yeah, U-turn, Knock, Flower Trick, and Axel I think is probably the set for Meowscarada. Ting Lu looks really annoying to switch into because like you just run EQ Heavy Slam here. Right, Volbeat has to come in on it, definitely. Or Blossom, and then you're bringing one of Volbeat Blossom. Like nothing else really has to come in. Like maybe Lando.
I think Volbeat's coming, honestly, because Meow plus Ting. I think.
Yeah, and you want a T-Wave backs and Enam. I get it.
Yeah.
I could see a like physical Terra Electric Enam from Aga's side. So like that really would mean they need the Meow to be banded to revenge it because superpower plus like Terra Blast kind of smash if they're that set, right?
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Always get set into stuff like Ting Lu.
Yeah. So if they're not like banded Meow, I don't even know if they could like revenge it with Flower Trick. Depends. But other than that, I think Kaif's side is favored.
Yeah, I would also favor Kaif.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go for it.
Yep.
Alright, Apologies versus Soggy Doggy Sage.
They have two Terra Enams? Duffberg?
Right?
Okay.
Like, have some shame. This is the Chandelure team, so it's based.
Their top 5 is kind of crazy.
Oh, they said Ethan is subbing in for Apologies, by the way. So it's Ethan with a B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so boom.
There we go.
Wasn't there another sub this game? Or this series, I mean? I thought somebody else got sub. I don't know.
Not sure.
I think so, yeah.
Was it the Aga one for 3D?
It might be.
Oh, it was Aga for 3D, yeah, that's correct, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so we're switching to 3D, Brad, right?
No.
It was 3D.
I'm kidding.
No, it's Aga. It's
I'm
Aga.
kidding.
Okay. Wait. No. It's Aga playing. He's subbed in for 3D.
Yeah, it was 3D originally, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys are trolling me.
My bad.
You trolled yourself, if anything.
You trolled yourself.
Hey. I must assign blame to others. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
We should just blame Tails. I feel like we haven't blamed.
That's usually the play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, this Metagross is gonna go crazy. Thoughts?
I agree. Yeah.
Yo.
Metagross.
Yeah. There's also no great Tusk switch in. Like you just click headlong and things die. Loki. On the Lokes.
And Amorous is also like sinister.
Would an Amorous also be Terra Electric here?
Could be.
Because like Tinkaton is annoying, and then Thundurus is the big one for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be physical, but I would probably be electric.
Yeah, just be like Moonblast, Earth Power, Terra Electric.
They could be like the Assault that's set here, right? On Enam.
Yeah,
it could be.
Fundy and Grun.
Ninja.
Yeah, I could see it.
Could also just be agility to win, like literally win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dio speed too. Like they have spikes. They can't spin block.
Wait, low
which is how they
key,
score for
though, the Chandelure resist is a Greninja.
sure.
And Iron Boulder. It
No, Ghost.
fire.
Ghost.
Oh,
Ghost. Ghost.
I guess, yeah.
You think like Scarf Chandelure maybe? LARP as a Blacephalon.
Could do.
Yeah, they gotta be a little bit careful though about giving like Boulder and SD with booster speed or something. That can always just straight up kill everything if things are weakened.
Well, it depends on the Terra type, right? Because you either have Bullet Punch or E-Speed. And then like the
Speed from like Dio. That's not gonna be that strong though. Boulder is pretty tanky, right?
Yeah, it's like, is the Boulder gonna be? What's the Terra for Boulder?
I would probably say like Ghost, actually. Terra Blast the Metagross.
Are we getting
And
spooky?
then Dio.
That makes
Right.
sense, yeah. Goats make sense.
There's only Quillfish, and I don't know if that's gonna last that long to be
Like
able to take it.
ground as well, potentially.
Yeah, ground too. Yeah, and if you're a Ghost, you're immune to obviously the E-Speed and stuff. So I don't know. I think if they win, if Sage wins, it has to be through Boulder. That's like the only thing I
Yeah.
see really. Maybe like Battle Bond Grand could pop off, right? If things get weakened, that could also pop off actually. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Gren, you have to assume the Rotom is gonna be Spadef for it.
Yeah. It should be.
Yeah, true.
And then you have
Or if
Rotom
Go-Go
plus
comes.
like E-Speed. It should be enough to keep it in check.
I mean, Rotom might want to deal with Garchomp though as well, or might try to switch into it. I mean, it kind of depends on.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know, depends how Ethan wants to bring the Tusk. Because if
Yeah,
Tusk wants to check the Garchomp, then it's fine.
They can. Yeah.
But also, like, Tusk is good if you keep it at high HP as well. Maybe like Pyappa to check Iron Boulder.
Okay, Touch doesn't even need the Pyappa to check Boulder, I don't think.
Oh yeah, but it's like, even at low HP, you'd be able to check +2. That would be the
Yeah,
idea.
that's true.
Electric
I think
setup
the
kind of good
I think
here.
this
Yeah.
favors Ethan,
I
honestly.
did too. Yeah, I think the Enam is gonna win, but
Yeah, however, Soggy Doggy Sage is very good at the video game.
But you got to account for the fact that it's slime season, L5.
It is slime season. You're right.
Literally slime season.
You're actually so
Yeah.
right. Slime season. Slime season. Alright, Toxic versus Dact. Short for Aerodactyl.
That makes sense.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
I
for
just made that
letting me
up.
You
So,
know. I
I
kind of
believe-
thought so.
I believe it.
But
yeah. This is just proof that you can go anywhere if you're wearing a high vis vest and you have a clipboard. Confidence is key. Anyways.
True.
Yo. Shout out to Steelix this matchup. Shout out to Steelix.
Oh yeah.
Felix is
holy
gonna be
shit.
carrying, bro. Oh my god.
Oh
it
my
kind of
God.
looks like a good like Rilla matchup too. Like once you get Melmetal kept down enough. 'Cause,
Don't
like,
you low-key just run like high horsepower toxic protect kind of Steelix?
You could.
And what is Dak supposed to do about that?
High horsepower. Toxic protect. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then probably rocks because nothing else rocks.
Well, you probably want something to hit the Lottie. What if it's sub? Like Gyro.
Heavy slammer.
I mean, you
gyro,
also
yeah.
want toxic pretty badly to hit Blastoise, Silvally.
Yeah, you can run Toxic Protect and then just 2 attacks, and you'd rock
Then
on
you have
someone
no
else.
rocks. Your
Well,
other
rock on
rocker
Mew
is
then or
Mew.
something.
Oh my
That's fine.
god.
That's fine.
What are you even doing with Mew here?
Me personally, shoot, I might just wisp the whole team. On
That's
God,
what I'm
I
Yeah,
might
thinking.
just
yeah,
do
so
it.
you so you
It
can
could
rock
be
with
with
that one.
rocks, yeah.
Yeah. Mm, let's see.
I like Azu this matchup. It looks
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say like potentially belly drum, but I guess the Blastoise could be Haze to stop it.
Yeah.
So never mind. But just strong bandit looks good
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, bulky band seems pretty fine.
How does Savali?
On the other side, let's see. I mean, obviously the Weavile is kind of checked by Melmetal Coco, but not really.
Weebile's gonna be pressured. I mean, not Weebile. Melmetal's gonna be pressured so hard. I feel by like Azu, Weebile, and then like Rillaboom.
Yeah, Latios as well, right?
Yeah,
It's the main switch into everything. So once it goes
Dude.
down, the floodgates are opening.
Yeah,
I mean, he has a Silvally. He can probably dedicate a
I'm-
Silvally to one of them, but yeah. I get
I'm
what you're
lit-
saying.
well, I would literally just make Savali like normal, right? Because again, there's only one normal resistance Steelix, and he can't check everything.
that's true. Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
Actually,
god,
that's pretty much true.
Weavile
Oh my
does
God.
have pressure.
like
You're
why
so
not just
right.
be like Scarf or Bandit with multi-attack spam? Savali. Like, it can't. Steelix cannot do everything.
Yeah, you could do that. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's Toxic's matchup.
Yeah, I agree. See, I told you it's 7-1.
We're actually gonna predict a 7-1 for slime season. Oh my god.
Wait, you guys are favoring Toxic's side here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like matchup wise?
Yeah.
I think so.
On
yeah.
raw matchup, I would still give us a Jack, but like player wise, I would say Toxic.
Dude,
obviously.
once Steelix goes down, you realize like he just loses.
The Steelix is not going down, man.
Wait, is it gonna be rest talk or something with Ayapapa?
No, it's gonna be lefties protect in grassy terrain. Like,
I guess that's true. Okay, fine, fair enough.
I've just decided it's immortal, and therefore I'm predicting Toxic.
All right.
Alright, we see a Mega Mawile versus Mega Gallade. Spooky.
Nice. Steelix season.
Actually, Steelix season.
Mawile
Zapdos
looks so
mirror.
good.
Oh my god.
You could be
Dude,
like
they
a
might be-
sub punch on Mawile and then Steelix disappears.
Yeah, but Zapdos can kind of just heat wave. So if Zapdos is a dedicated check to Mawile, it doesn't work.
Not gonna like taking the play rough though.
Yeah,
was
if
gonna
it's
say,
gonna
player
do
with
like
everything else,
70
you don't
at
really
least.
need
It'll do a
coverage.
lot. Yeah, it'll do a lot, but if it's like helmet plus static chance plus like just roost and then it's got to switch.
Player off Stone Edge, sub Focus Punch. Let me know.
Oh, can on Stone Edge.
Lets
I
you know.
suppose. True.
Alright, this one is just whoever wins the speed tab between Garchomps. Yep.
Yep, and Zapdos.
Yep.
I
There's
feel like
Spin.
I feel like that the Zapdos on Pyro's side should be Z instead of the Azelf, but or even Terrakion, but whatever.
Yeah,
Nothing to do
the
about it now.
the Z
Probably the
Azelf is
Terrakion.
kind of whack.
Yeah.
I just don't think Azelf is good, Loki. I think that one is ass and way overrated.
In
Nope.
the
I
Usum,
think
yeah.
in Usum, I agree. I think it actually has a good place in Swish, but not with Pursuit, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Hmm.
I think I'm just going slime season the rest of the way, no matter what the matchup is.
that's crazy.
Slime season.
Yeah, I mean, like even the Weavile looks really good, right? Though into Pyro's team,
Yeah.
it's just Mawile, right?
Big Binkers right there. Terrakion,
Oh.
natural check to Weavile, kinda.
It's fine. I think over time it could be good. Yeah. I mean, it would take a lot to break down. But
What's the removal for title? Is it just Zapdos? I think
Roll.
so.
Tentacruel.
Yeah,
Tentacruel.
Tentacruel,
Oh,
Defog
Tentacruel, right.
Whimsicott.
it's Tentacruel real in Usum though.
Wait, yeah.
Nah.
There's no dark type, so you can prankster Wims. You can prankster Defog always.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
you can always defog. Yeah.
Wait, no dark type. That means we can run Calm Mind, Stored Power,
Gallade.
Mega Gallade.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
dude.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's calm
Will-O-Wisp,
down.
Calm Mind, Wish, Stored Power. Yep, solved the matchup. GG.
I don't know. I think this is close. I don't think
I
there's
think-
like a.
Like I kind of feel like this favors title, but like I'm still going Pyronox.
Yeah, honestly, I think Title's gonna win this one.
I do too. If I'm picking matchup, yeah.
I'm gonna say Pyro just because he played like Jesus Christ incarnate last week or 3
Hey
weeks
man,
ago.
thanks for reminding me.
Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Yeah. Well, we're tied 2-2. I'm gonna put title, whatever.
Fuck, sure, whatever.
Fair enough.
All right, AM22 versus Chipboard. Wow.
Ooh, it's the good game.
These are some two of the wonkier looking ORAS drafts.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out.
I don't think I like any
Oh.
of Balio's or Red Straps. From what
I don't
remember.
remember what the
Sorry,
other
I
ones
actually
are.
like this looks okay. There's a Haunter.
There is a
I don't
Haunter,
think-
yep.
I don't think it's coming though. It's a Hunter. It looks like a pretty good Surf matchup, right?
You have to be HP ground.
You gotta be HP ground, so
And then-
Scully.
Yeah, this
slash
is like the
Togekiss.
opposite of a good Surf
Kind
matchup,
of.
right?
No,
Because Heatran, Togekiss, and
I don't know, I thought
Scolipede.
it- looked okay.
What about like
Uh,
SD Serp here?
GG.
It's
She solved it.
Blade, Iron Tail, Aqua Tail. Oh my god.
Holy.
With contrary, oh my god. Holy crap.
No, you need to be Covert Cloak for the Scarf Togekiss. Yep. Real talk, just glare everything, man. Just glare it.
Well, yeah, you can just
Yeah.
also do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that
Like-
force Heal Bell on Toad or Mew? Maybe.
It
They
might.
can. Yeah.
Like a lot
Yeah.
of Chipboard's team just likes the saddest things, like Klefki, Uxie, Tentacruel, Serp. I would not be surprised to see a Heal Bell somewhere on AM22's team. It could be Lopunny, it could be Mew, it could be Togekiss, but you're gonna fit it somewhere on there, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Togekiss doesn't really need a lot of slots. It can literally just be like Heal Bell, Thunder Wave, Roost, Air Slash, something like that. Right?
Mhm.
It's pretty annoying. So, Lopunny, I mean, there's a Uxie Klefki, so that's not terrible. Mew.
Low-key, Landotee doesn't even look that good here. I hate to say it.
It's okay, but yeah, with Shard and Mew and Lopunny Revenge, like,
It's not
um,
the same standard as usual Landotee.
mm-mm. I think he's gonna have to win with like Mega Otaria or something.
Dude, how are you breaking Mew?
It's genuinely like.
Seems pretty hard. Yeah.
Is it like Landorus or maybe like offensive Uxie or some shit? Like I don't know. Or getting a toxic off with Tentacruel. I don't know. It's like something like that.
Yeah, you have to, but there's always gonna be Heal Bell, right?
Heal Bell, yeah. Yeah,
I
don't
think
know,
it's
this
gonna
feels
be
like
Heal
a
Bell
really
on
risky stuff,
Togekiss.
like,
Mm-hmm.
That's the most likely
it?
carrier for me.
I think Lopunny gets Heal Bell too, so
Yeah, it
like you have
does.
another
Yeah,
option.
there's
does.
3 options.
Yeah.
You could even run double Heal Bell. Like that's not even that crazy here.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
I think that's favorite game, right? Just
Yeah,
from-
definitely.
I would
It
say so.
should. Yeah. Agree.
Slime season. All right, Rob
Uh,
Jr. versus PZZ, 2 goats.
My goat
Right.
Rob Jr.
Let's see.
Another Scolipede.
Yeah, now this is what we're used to with Lando T, right? Earthquake kills 6
Yeah.
Mons and Stone Edge kills the other 2. Or Stone Edge U-turn. But yeah.
Yeah, good Lando matchup. What's
Wait,
the
hold
goat resist for PZZ against the Aggie? Like, don't know.
About
It's like
that.
Spidef Zapdos.
About
Yeah.
that.
It's genuinely Spidef Zapdos.
You just run
Yeah.
You just run SD, Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak, King Shield, right? There's no
You could
punish
do
to
that.
that
Yeah.
kind of set. Unless you really want the
Honestly,
Steel
yeah.
stat for Kyurem. Which is fair.
Yeah, I mean when there's a Kyurem, there's a way, right? But
You could also just be
I don't
weakness
even-
policy, right? And then Shadow Claw into Shadow Sneak just kills everything.
Well, you can literally just run like Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon, King Shield, and then just like Toxic, right, for the Zapdos?
you could do that, yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
isn't that the obvious switch?
I don't know, I feel like the
I do
physical
think
set is
I
just
think
so
Zapdos is
scarier.
the-
Which one is?
I think
Physical AG.
Oh,
I think it looks so much better to me.
Well,
It's hard to make a bad set on
Yeah,
Aegis here, though.
any Aegislash is gonna be great here.
he just doesn't want to get static though, right? I feel like that would suck.
Yeah, but like, what can you do about
But if
that?
terrain's up, it can't, right?
Yeah, if the
No,
terrain is up.
Zapdos is flying, so it can't be, or so it can be static.
No, that's not
Is
how
that
Are
what
we
it
it
not
works.
works?
talking about Zapdos?
Dougal. Oh my
No,
god.
Oh, are we talking about Iggy then?
Yeah.
AG, yeah.
Yeah. My bad.
Oh, the Zapdos can't get paired because it's in terrain.
Yeah.
Oh, nice save, nice save. Yeah.
Rolling.
On the other
And even-
side, let's see.
I mean, even Nihilego too looks really strong. Like, you
Yeah.
could just run a Hex or Jirachi, like it's whatever. Or
Mhm.
yeah, Hex. Yeah.
Foul play too.
What does he have for Kyurem, Rob?
Kirim looks really good.
Like Grimmsnarl, maybe. This would have Grimmsnarl.
Maybe, yeah.
Put up a screen. Yeah. Lycanroc,
Dude,
there's a
free,
slow bro.
Freeze dry Earth Powers. Oh, so good here.
As usual,
Jirachi.
right? Like,
Yeah.
Kyurem is Kyurem, it can win anything.
Yeah, I think this is Rob, so should be. Like, Nihilego plus Aegislash is like impossible, and that's not even
Oh.
considering Landorus.
Allegedly, I'm overlooking the Iron Ball Zapdos, which would allow it to get parried in terrain. Yeah.
Wouldn't that let
So
it get hit by
stupid.
Earthquake on Melendo too?
This TSP
So-
guy, he's so dumb, I gotta say.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we literally said AG Nihilego and then didn't even acknowledge the lander is like, yeah. So like, yeah. I mean,
I think we mentioned him first. But
oh right, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad, yeah.
Mhm.
I think this is a Rob Jr. win.
Yeah. That's
What is it? 6-2 for slime season now.
I think this is like a almost 50-50 for
Okay.
me. I could see
Just for the
PZZ winning.
Kyurem.
It's gonna
I
be
think
hard
the-
for PZZ though.
Yeah, I
No,
think
the
the
Kyurem.
Mons-
I think the Kyurem has to do some heavy lifting. As
Yeah,
it,
it's like
you know.
Kyurem or bust.
so bust.
Fair enough. It's slime season. Alright, last matchup of this. I mean, I think the series was already decided, right? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
5-2 going into game 8.
Yep.
Nerf versus Hacker. This meant to be a no face cam stream? Yeah.
So it's a bit embarrassed today.
Yeah. I didn't want to be moving it around the whole time. And also, I just woke up and started stream. I did not get dressed. But it's all good. Nerf versus Hacker.
It's interesting.
mean, This Heatran looks kind of good in terms of, like,
Yeah.
defensively checking a few things. The
Yeah, double
Crobat,
poison
the Lottie,
for-
the Clef.
Double poison for B is kind of rough, though. I won't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Mega Gara looks pretty good. I guess there's Scrafty and Comfy to check it, but other than that,
Yeah, just Waterfall Earthquake kind of kills
Yeah.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
it had Mold Breaker, right? For the
Yeah, it does.
Rotom.
It's
Mhm.
just Cart, which I think you can low-key just helmet down a lot.
Yeah,
Will
I don't
Hacker
know.
allow that? I feel like the helmets are going to get knocked very quickly by Beedrill and Kartana itself. So maybe
Lando
not.
gets knocked too, right?
Yeah, everything gets knocked in Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
Lottie is kind of checked by Comfy Scrafty. Heatran.
This feels like it's going to be a long game.
I think so, too. Yeah.
It could be, yeah.
So who do we favor in
team
a
have
long
sp-
game?
Neither team has spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a long one.
Beedrill gets Toxic Spikes, but like Toxic
But I'm not gonna
Spikes
lie. I
aren't
think
good.
the Heatran just looks really unkillable.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, it's just Nidoking. I could fucking hit it. And I guess
Gyarados.
Gyarados. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could run like Earthquake on Lottie, Earthquake on Celesteela.
You can. Can Celesteela just sweep this game or no? Alright.
I mean, Rotom, Heatran, Scarf card is faster.
Yeah, if it's not physical, it can't do anything to
Also,
Rotom.
Scrappy
So.
Lando, you're never fitting coverage for everything. It's just impossible, right?
That's
Well, it
probably
would-
favored hacker, but
It
Maybe
would
you
just be like
go
it would
Air
be Flash
slash
Cannon.
Air slash Giga Drain Earthquake. I don't know. That's also not great.
Or you could just do. Yeah.
I think you need to bluff the Steel move, and then go for the other three.
You said Giga Earthquake?
Giga Drain for Rotom. Or I guess you could be like Energy Ball, but whatever. Earthquake for Heatran, and Air Slash, just general stab, and then you run Z-Fly.
It could work, yeah.
it looks like it favors hacker, but like I want to pick Nerf for slime season. That's just me, though.
I don't know, it's close.
I think it's easier for Hacker to force progress than it is for Nerf.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
I
pred
agree.
Hacker.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that's true.
Alright, we're predicting slime season 5-3.
Not me, though.
5-3 Andes.
7-1.
So, okay.
Okay, I have to go to the bathroom. Google, do not
Yeah.
leak.
Right when we get to your team. Yep, gotta
I'll
go.
be right back as fast as
Uh-huh.
possible.
Nothing that's gonna come out of my mouth for the next 20 minutes is gonna be the truth. So like,
We're
does it
just
really
you're
matter
gonna
what
straight
I say?
lie. I get it.
He's already lying now. Like, all right.
I get it. I actually get it so much. So we're just gonna pred Skrelp 8-0, right?
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah.
Can you make it 7-1? Just like give us like
Oh, the gentleman's
the
sweep.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Can you give it to Sammy? I feel like he deserves it the most.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. So when we get there, Zooch is like, "What?" See what I just did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways.
man.
Shout out.
All right, Hydra versus Jesse 504. This is the team that Castelia has been using for the first 3 weeks.
It is, yeah.
That is you, Hydra. Congratulations.
So Hydra is 0-15 in mock, so I think he's getting crushed.
0-15. That's not very
Yeah.
good.
10 of them are.
Wait, this
So,
Ogre
like-
Pawn matchup is not good.
Yeah, that's a little bit rough, right? Do you run like Ivy play rough U-turn? That seems good enough, right? I don't think you necessarily
Seems pretty good.
need grass coverage, but obviously you could if you wanted to. Those are just the mocks you did with Hydra? Yeah. That checks out. Anyways, Tarap scary, Ogerpon scary, Weavile scary.
I really hope they don't bring Trapinch though. That would just
That would just be
we would have
annoying,
to
right?
forfeit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just have to forfeit.
First impression, that Moon, which is going to be running Protect, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and leak his prep real quick.
No.
No.
I mean, I think it's a real bring. Like,
It is,
Pheasant
actually.
Dippity into Pheasant Dippity into Heatran and LOL, and then Weavile is like alright here. But I don't think it's like amazing.
Yeah. It's manageable. But it's not.
Yeah, it is fine.
The thing that's not manageable is Ogerpon, right? You need to do something
Oh.
special to handle this Ogerpon.
I feel like Chetli hits 2 mons that are just amazing against us.
Yeah. Let's see. Why is Tusk not even that good here?
Terapagos is good here as well. I mean, I know from the matchup 2 weeks ago. Like,
Yeah, Tarapagos is never bad.
Starstorm.
It's just
Earth
legally
Terror.
impossible.
Yeah.
Do you go like Starstorm, Dazzle, Earth Power?
You can. Yeah.
It's either Dazzle or Calm Mind in that slot, I think. And then Spin last probably would make sense. You could even run
What
like
if they go?
Specs or
What
something.
if they go
but
like
that's probably
choice
not.
banded? I think they should go choice banded. That would just 6-0 us.
Choice Banded Terrapagos? Jesse, if you're listening.
Yeah. I think he is, right?
Apparently they
He's
went
a
0 and
big
15 in mocks versus Choice Banded Terrapagos, so
Yeah.
Change your
Oh,
build
that's
right
that
now.
Word, that word on the street.
yeah, in the builder, bro. sorry for leaking. But yeah, I think Jesse should win this based on matchup. Just the Ogerpon looks impossible, and Hydra threats are very stoppable. I'm gonna pred
I
Jesse.
agree, Fortunately, yeah.
Alright, Castelia versus Venga Benga. So two high ticket players going at it here. Venga Benga 19k, Castelia what 20 something k?
27.
Yeah.
25,
Okay,
I
Jesse
think.
won't find out what happens on L5 stream, stays on L5 stream, so real.
So true.
Alright, how are we beating this Ogerpon part 2? No, this
Dude,
one
there's
actually
a
has
dip-
real
There's
responses.
a Diplin right there.
Yep, Driplin. That's what I
Yeah.
call it.
W dribbling.
Yeah, it's like Hydrapple, but instead of being strong, it's even fatter. Yep.
Not gonna lie, I feel like it shouldn't be only 1 point. I think it's
My
I
better.
don't know. I've like
Glob.
never seen one brought, so
It's a Hydrapple, but the doc robbed us. Seems likely, yeah. Can we get a 1 point Hydrapple? Is that fair?
surely it can't be.
Oh my god, we made Glop mad. Oh no.
It's alright. I've been doing that all week.
Yeah. Why is he actually getting pressed about it? Oh,
No, I just keep saying in our team server. He's like, yeah, and you're just like 1 and 2 and bad. So like, come on.
He's crashing out. That's tough, buddy.
Oh, no.
Unlucky. Let's see. This I don't know. Venga Benga does seem to have reasonable responses to Castilia's stuff.
What's the Zarud here? Do you guys think?
Probably just gonna be like Terra Grass.
I always
be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. There's no great option into this exactly. Probably want just to be an Ogerpon resist though, so Dragon or Grass. I don't like
feel like
Dragon into
going-
Valiant, so
I feel like going super stab is like the best way for Zarud here.
yeah,
That's
especially into
what I
Lando
think.
T, right? You could be like Clear Amulet, Power
Clear
Gem,
Amulet,
or not Power Gem,
Wooden
Power Whip.
Billfish as well.
You know what I mean? It seems okay. It's not great, right? Maybe you do just bring Fizdef Diplin, so that unlocks like a different Terra on Zarud, which would probably be what else would you want to be?
Or poison, I don't think so, Lando. Water, maybe?
There's no good option, man. Yeah,
I think it
exactly
is
what
just
Clyde
that,
is saying. It's just what?
I feel like it is just grass.
Yeah, I think so. You just run Power Whip, Knockoff, Stopping Tantrum, Synthesis, or something? Like 3 attacks. Maybe that still sucks, but whatever. Zarud is just ass into this team.
Zarud like
Unfortunate.
so weird. It's either gonna get 0 kills or like 5 here.
It's like Feast or Famine, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wagon had this Zarud matchup last week into this team.
Oh yeah,
I
sure.
mean, It's a bit different, but like it still functions pretty
the same.
similarly, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, this was the Thorns team.
It was, yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I lost sleep over that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it can happen. All right. Yo, low-key, we
Your
might
boy
have to
is
speed up a
back.
little bit. We might have to speed up a little bit because I do have to go eventually.
Your
And
boy.
Zuch has a game today too. So.
Yeah, he does.
Let's go.
When do you play?
Oh, you
At,
you
like,
think you're
5?
so funny putting this guy to win? Get out of here.
What, Jesse?
No,
I think Jesse's the matchup's good.
I erased my matchup.
Oh, you
Oh.
saw that? Oh man! Just
You have to
immediately
dock
erases it.
them, yeah, but
Anyways. Which game
So-
are we on?
we're
Second
on
one,
game-
Venga.
we've been mauling over like what Zerud's gonna do for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it can't do anything. It's just
With,
lost.
to be fair, like that's how mocks have gone. Like, it would like what do we do with Zerud?
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah.
So we just out here revealing mocks. Yep. Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a clear Zarud set, but I'm not saying it.
I think there's a clear Zerd side as well.
It's
Well, you can
choice
say it
specs.
because you're.
Well, no, I don't want to. I Mox Castelia, so I don't want to say.
Oh, okay.
So many people
It's
to
very
just know
obviously
everything.
choice spec Zerud. It just destroys us.
Yeah, because like
But-
think
but,
about it, right? Zarud usually physical. They're gonna go to their physical walls, and then you hit them with a special attack. Yep.
Yep.
I get that.
1v1's
Yep.
the intimidate Quillfish, the intimidate Lando T, Metagross,
Adrenaline orb.
Yep. All right. I'm just gonna predcast.
Good pick. Good pick.
I think you should pick Venga just because, you know.
No.
I'll
Enough.
pick. I would pick Cast as well. Yeah.
Okay.
If we are suggesting special Zarud, we already lost. Yep. This guy gets it.
Ooh.
By the way,
So,
Jay Ricky, you should bring special Zarud in BBR. Thoughts?
80 special attack, crazy.
Oh wait, Cherry Ricky, I can leak you L5 prep for BBR. Oh,
The prep that I haven't started. Yup.
Yup. Yup.
Nice, dude.
Anyways, Lax versus Palkia. Wow. Deoxys
So,
mirror.
Fun fact: I was the chef for Lax's team this week, so you can use that when you're deciding who wins.
All right, did you follow the recipe or is it burnt?
I don't
It's
know,
burnt.
man. Yeah,
It's
it might be
burnt.
very.
I saw it. It's burnt.
All right, so Nala versus Addison.
Just-
I'm gonna say-
Crazy.
Okay, but anyways,
Dude, the Terra Moth matchup looks crazy.
I was the head chef, Nala. You know, I had my
that's-
assistants.
That's true. Moth does look very epic.
I'm not gonna
Does-
lie. After using Moth the last 3 weeks, I think that one is like so unbelievably slept on.
It's good. Yeah, it's very
It's
good.
It's
good, yeah.
really good.
I mean, it kind of has to Terra here though, if it doesn't want to just die to jet punch. So
So yeah, of course, yeah.
That's like the thing about like Lax's team. We almost forced like a would resist Terra.
Yeah, that's kind of the power of Palafin, right? Where it's so strong if you don't like tear it out of the thing. That being said, there is a shaman.
To be fair, I was gonna say yeah, there is a shaman. So
Who's
why is
like
there two
about
shamans?
as good as you can get. Yeah, shaman mirror, the rare, the rare shaman mirror in SV.
Yeah, but ours is Terra, so it's better.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah.
mhm.
Totally not tearing your Shifu here when it just wins the game. Yep.
Perhaps.
We're benching it. We need to bring Bickable.
I get it.
Okay, but
Yeah.
what Terra would you think Urshifu runs?
Fairy,
How about that?
bro. Fairy, bro.
Mm.
You
There's
hit
an Iron
Garchomp
Moth
and
there.
Mandibuzz.
Are you trying to get revenge by Iron Moth or what?
Yeah.
Yep, I am actually.
Low key, I think Dark is also just fine.
Yeah, you could be
Okay, just one
dark
to
with
decide.
like punching glove or something. I don't know. I just don't want to
Yeah.
get completely rolled by Helmet Chomp or something.
Well,
Fairy AV.
it just kills
Shout
it
out
in one.
Lax.
We're only bringing 4 AB mons this week, though. That's all we
Only
can fit.
4.
Yeah.
The quota was 5.
Do you think? Wait, so bets on Lax loading up the right team this time?
Oh man.
He'll do it.
Man,
I hope
I have
so.
faith.
I hope so. There's only one pace, so like.
Yeah, I think there's only one team.
Nice,
Oh.
nice.
Oh wait, yeah. W. Okay.
So it's Loki
Dude.
gonna be between Urshifu and Moth to see who gets more done. That being said, Palkia's Deoxys is so much better than Lax's Deoxys. It's not even crazy. Like, it
That's
is
funny.
crazy.
I'm of the I think I'm of the opposite opinion from playing the mock, but
So we're just trolling, or what? We're just trolling.
I don't
No,
know.
they're-
Am I? Am I?
Well,
There's
they're
a
yeah,
I don't know. I literally
Buzz.
I look at Palkia's Deoxys and I do not see answers.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're just assuming what psychic and fighting coverage from their Deoxys?
That's
Yeah.
all you really need.
That's all it needs.
So plot
Psychic
recover.
fighting,
perhaps?
and then something for the other Deoxys. So knockoff
So
or Shadow Ball.
Ghost. Yeah. It gets walled by Carbink.
So true. Psycho Boost only does 60.
Okay, but so you're saying recover 3 attacks or plot 3 attacks?
Just 3
it could
attacks,
be a couple
anything. It
things,
doesn't matter.
like-
E-speed it
Because
lasts.
if you're okay, but then once you psycho boost, you're just useless
What?
because you're drop. You don't have plot.
Okay.
It's not useless. It's so strong. Like,
Okay, cool.
Dude, it only has like base 90s. What's a special attack?
95, right?
Yeah,
yeah, but
minus 2.
Psycho
You think
Boost is
it's
still a strong move. Like you're getting 1. That's still a good like exchange.
The way I always like to use the Deoxys speed is get your 1 and get out, and then come in later, get your
Yeah,
1
yeah,
and get
that's
out.
the same. Yeah, I think that's the best way to use it. Like
Yeah.
everywhere.
You don't run plot here, you're just gonna get jet punched or E-speeded or sucker punched to revenge.
Man, I think we choked by dropping the Frost Moth. Like that would just wall Deoxys here.
Wall's a
This is so
strong
sad.
word, but yeah. Advocating
It
for
does
eject
hurt.
pack? No, I'm not. I'm advocating for Life Orb Deoxys, get a kill, and then switch out. That's okay though.
Bless
But
you.
yeah, I do think. Thank you. I do think it's between Urshifu and Moth. Ugh.
So which one's better? Low-key
I mean,
the
no
Moth
one's
is better. Low-key the Moth is better. I can't even lie.
What
I don't
tear type would you
know.
bring on Moth? Would you bring the resist for Palafin, or would you bring the resist for Shifu?
True.
Yeah. Well, don't
Thank you,
leak our.
Ply is very cool.
Please don't leak our set. What the fuck?
Mhm.
If it's me with the Iron Moth, I would bring.
What would you do?
What happened to my
I'd bring back
music?
I think I'd honestly just bring Terragrass.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do.
Terragrass is reasonable, yeah.
Makes sense.
Or I
What do
just
you
bring
need?
like,
energy ball, fire move.
or you just bring Terra Poison, Loki, and then you don't
Do that
even
as
need
well,
like a
yeah.
boosting item to kill everything. And then you like Permawall Petch. You could be Morning Sun, Fiery Dance. You're not weak
Yeah,
to
like or
Palafin
dual
anymore.
stab, psychic,
You can
Perpetua,
Morning Sun
yeah.
on Sucker Punch potentially for an outplay. You only need Dual Stab. Yeah, I would be Terra Poison here. With Fiery Dance, Sludge Wave, Morning Sun, Filler.
Potentially, you usually get just one shot by Dio though, but yeah.
That's fine. I have Mana Buzz and Empoleon. It's not like Deoxys is switching in on Sludge Wave, right?
What if we're AV the Yoxes?
True.
All right, let's pick
You're
the.
there.
We're taking too long. Let's go.
Yeah.
You guys
I-
pick. We can't say.
I would say on matchup, Palkia.
L5.
I just think this Iron Moth looks way too
I
strong.
agree with you.
All right. Palkia it is.
Boom.
I'm
I don't know, I say this. I'm rooting for Lax Loki.
sure he appreciates it.
Yeah, I'm sure he's watching right now.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He appreciates it.
He's keeping it in his thoughts.
I'm also rooting for Lax.
Same.
Fun fact, Amira met Addison the day before yesterday, and she was trying to bribe me into leaking knowledge prep. Joke for legal reasons. Yeah.
Did you get her
mean-
prep to leak to us? Like,
I believe it.
So basically we need to ban Addison. Thoughts?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm down.
Alright,
Man.
GG.
Oh man.
So we have to predict Nala because Addison's getting banned in the middle of the game.
Yep.
Like on turn
No.
7.
The game might be over right then, though. She might have
Oh.
already won.
Oh. Oh.
I don't. This one feels like that when we've been working. This feels like the hardest one. Not gonna lie.
Oh my god, what is your thunderous answer? Like,
Thunderous, it's just Latios, right?
it has to be.
Me when I U-turn into my Weavile, and then Weavile does nothing.
I mean, yeah, there's a Scrafty and a Finny, so I don't think
Weavile is so ass here.
Wait.
Weavile is so
Weavile's
terrible.
Weavile is actually kind of terrible here. Never mind. Like,
Like every other Thundy team matchup ever, bruh. Yeah, the answer is that it's slower than a lot of things, but here that's not even the case. It's faster than everything
that's
except
not
2
even
Pokemon.
true here, though. Yeah, it's faster than like half the team.
Faster than 6.
Yeah, I can math. Like,
Yeah, it can happen to anyone.
yeah.
Oh,
This is a matchup where I feel like every single mono div teams can come, so it's like a nightmare.
Yo, there's a Snorlax that's so cool.
Yep. My idea. I picked that shit up.
yeah, you won't be seeing it this week though.
Imagine if that was Machamp, dude. We'd be
We've
so
seen it
cooked.
any week. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I
We'd be
wish
so
we had a
cooked.
Machamp and a Crobat, Feeny, Mew. Yeah, that would be so good.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Wait,
We'd be so
no,
cooked if we got
no,
it.
Snorlax is the Darmanitan check.
Real.
True. I'm gonna pred Addy and we can move on.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
That's
That's
not-
crazy.
You're biased. Terrible host.
I hope you get it.
Rooting for the Flareon, no.
No, Flareon is the dedicated lead. On God, it is. Anyway, Sammy C versus Bobbert. Let's see here.
Z-Men's.
Okay, so Granbull is coming here.
Yes.
It's yeah, that
absolutely.
team needs Gramble.
Yeah, most
Granbull
teams
the
do,
goat.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, on the main dock, can you please fix this background too for Zazos? Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Why is it not
What you
green?
mean? Oh, it's like, yeah. Oh, wait.
Is it this one? Nope. I
Wait,
believe the
Vitamin
wrong
Gold.
one.
Oh, never mind.
But this isn't even the real dock. This is the thing.
I know.
Oh, this is the fake doc. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Boom.
Is it right on the real doc?
No, it's the same thing.
Ta-da!
Thank you. Appreciate it. Anyways,
Boom. I
We've
fixed
been-
it because I'm a wizard.
We've been doing this for like over 2 hours, I swear, and we're still on the
1
third
hour,
matchup.
28.
no, not that long, man. We're chilling.
It's pretty much 2 hours.
Yeah, if you
That's what
round up
happens
to
when we
2
actually-
hours.
Pick
I'd
the
apply to
matchups
it.
right.
Bro, where's the Grenin? Oh, it's a Blastoise. Never mind. It's like, yeah, this is like an AV Blastoise game. It has to be.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's not going to be enough.
No.
We're
Septile
fine.
looks cool. No, kind of pretty good here.
Sceptile,
The
there's a
round is played out.
Jirachi, there's still Roserade, Granbull. I mean, Granbull's going to get Leaf Stormed, but Jirachi is like the big thing stopping you.
Yes.
If only we had a Jirachi counterplay.
Yeah, you have like all the Jirachi counterplay that has ever existed.
That's ever existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Yeah. But at least it'll stop progress for a little bit. Maybe get rocks up.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
This Infernape is gonna pound, low-key. Because, like, what do you run? Like, Vacuum Wave for Gren, Overheat, HP Ice, something like that is what I would run here. Maybe Z Overheat.
And then just close combat or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Or if we're feeling sinister, we could put Iron Tail.
Yeah, or it could just be plot, right? Plot Infernape kind of sets up on Jirachi as you force it out. Roserade, Grand Bull.
Yeah, no, that's decent actually.
Yeah. We could go ahead and pred Sammy C, I think.
Bless.
I am down to that, yeah, for sure.
My guy Sammy.
Yeah.
Just don't get like crit by the Greninja, and I think you're good.
Basically. I mean, there should be like several vacuum waves here for the Gren. I think Mew could definitely be vacuum wave. Infernape probably is going to have priority, or it's going to be Scarf. Zapdos can eat a hit and KO back. Like, there's reasonable stuff.
Yeah,
Sceptile's
Blastoise can
faster.
come in a few times.
Yep.
Zapdos faster. Yeah, yeah, you should do it actually. Yeah.
Alright. Ice Demon Gray versus Rai. Oh my god. Jirachi Togekiss for the
Demon's Home.
27th time in a row.
Is it the Oras champion, right? The Oras Cup champion?
Yep. And he has to play against the feared Talonflame Sand. Yeah. Something like that.
This is a great
So-
matchup for Ice. Just saying.
Have you,
This
have you
Raikou
helped,
wins.
Like, in prep at all?
No.
I just don't see the vision, I'm gonna be honest.
The vision is you need glasses, but Raikou individually looks good here. Maybe forces a Scarf Lando, like a bulky Scarf Lando. Seems pretty reasonable here. Manectra could be toxic. I think it probably will be toxic here. Like toxic
Yeah.
I think
overheat.
Landorus like has to be like helmet here, right? It's like because it's the excadrill check, unless they bring Claydol, which if they do, they're bringing Claydol. So.
Scrafty can also
But
check
Scrafty
drill.
too. Yeah, yeah.
This team has 4 intimidates. Oh my god.
Yeah. Very intimidating. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, this is terrible. This is not even that good of a drill matchup. Never mind.
Yeah. Serp as well can kind of low-key wall it. Not high-key, but low-key. Serp looks really good.
Well, after the intimidates, yeah, it can.
Just
yeah.
Leaf Storm,
And it's
HP
like-
Rock, kill everything. Low-key, low-key.
Wait, low-key, we could see Sunny Day Tangrowth Part 2.
Oh my god. Can we? I don't think so. I think
Is
that
even
probably will not
faster
work.
Is that even faster than Manectra?
Probably not.
It is.
Okay.
It is if you're like max speed.
You have to be like timid though.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
timid Tangrowth. Anyways.
Or Jolly, you know.
True. Naive even.
I get.
But I think you have to predict
really.
Rai here.
Yeah. Big time.
Starts coughing. Yeah.
I'm happy to be wrong, though. I love Ice. He's cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. I love
Oh.
Ice. Teaming with him, it was great.
Yeah,
But I don't know. The Raikou has to put in overtime, or like maybe Guard can get through Jirachi eventually. I don't know. I think Rai is gonna win.
We're overlooking Garbodor. Just saying.
Yep. Right, Zooch versus Agency is Zone. Alright. See, this is just impossible because I have to predict Agency because Zooch is in the call. You know what I mean? I just have to do it.
Yeah.
You're not even hiding your bias, man.
No,
Come
I'm not.
on.
Dude, Zoot hasn't even prepped yet, and he plays in like 2 hours. It's over.
Alright, Zooch.
Oh,
Tell
you
me-
actually do play in like 3 hours, right? Nice.
Tell me, no cap,
Yeah.
are you winning right now?
Yeah, I'm winning. Come on.
Bet.
You ain't gotta ask me that.
Bet. Game's in a few hours, right? So
Yeah.
we'll
3
see.
hours, yeah.
Brief matchup overview, I guess. May as well do it while we're here. Yeah, this Hydrap was just winning, etc.
Okay,
Yeah,
low key though, like nasty plot Mandibuzz, like let me know. With Terra, oh my god.
Have we ever seen a non-nasty plot Manabuzz in DPL this season? I feel like they've all been nasty plot.
Have they
Have we
actually?
seen
I
more
was,
than
I
one?
was dreaming, but like, okay. What?
No, but
Have we
like,
seen more than one though?
yeah, we saw at least 2, maybe 3.
I mean,
I'm not
I
even
only
joking.
remember one.
That's like the current set at the minute.
Yeah, this
It's
is
like
the-
hot topic, you know.
The meta Manabuzz set.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hey, you guys thought Spadef bulk ups are rude? Nah.
No,
It's just
no.
plot manibus. Come on.
Anyways, so agency, if you want to know Zuch's prep, it's going to be Sludge Wave, Greninja, Protean, by the way, with Ice Beam. Is it going to be Scarf? No, I don't think so, but it will be Protean. The Hydrapple is going to be Terra...
Yeah, what's it gonna be? Enlighten me.
I'm gonna say electric. If I could just completely ignore the Garchomp.
Yeah.
Disrespecting the Garchomp.
I don't think I'm going to ignore the Garchomp, sadly. I think I'm going to go for Terra...
I think Terra Bug looks really good here. Not gonna lie.
Bug can
So I
work,
think you
yeah.
should prep for that. Yeah.
Against the Ogerpon.
Because, like, the Torn is less of a big deal, is it? I don't know, it's kind of a big deal.
Too. I swear that one never has a bad matchup.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the GOAT.
yeah.
We just had to drop the Works Dragon for it, so.
I think you're low-key Terra Steel Hydrapple.
So I'm still weak
Again,
to
we'll
Garchomp,
ignore
is
the
what you're saying?
Garchomp. But...
Yeah. I think you have to be weak to Garchomp if you want to be good into everything else, because there's always going to be a weakness. But versus Garchomp, you can have...
there's always going to be a weakness between Torn and Garchomp. I don't think you can cover both.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I am making myself weak to Garchomp, what's my Garchomp plan?
First Luna can probably do something, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
tough one.
know. You could
Everybody
also just go
right?
Terra Fairy, right? And just wall Garchomp, be neutral into Torn. It's like a good typing in general outside of Metagross. Is Metagross
True.
dangerous? No.
A little bit.
Not really, right?
Hmm.
Zapdos should wall it. Infernape offensively checks it. Yeah, I think it's going to be
Okay.
Terra Fairy. That's
What do you
just
think
me,
the
though.
Torn is
What
gonna
Terra
be?
type do you think our Zapdos is gonna be?
Whoa, just ignore that. Torn, I mean.
Whoa!
Electric. We're going to
You
get
think
rid of the
Torn-
flying type.
Yeah.
Yeah, Torn feels like Terra Electric, just feels free. You could also
Perhaps.
be...
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terra Electric.
Maybe
just the most
water,
obvious
maybe
one.
water, but it just should be electric. I think.
Yeah. Alright. A12 versus Zazo. We see another Mega Venusaur joining the club. Shout out.
Yep.
Shout out.
This is the first season in like 4 years where a Venusaur was, one, not dropped at mids, and second, picked up at mids, right?
I think it's good if
The
you
last
like
time-
bring it like offensive instead
The
of
last
like
time I've
the
seen
bullshit set.
Venusaur was like Mystic Kings, I think used it or something.
Maybe, yeah. But that was 4 years ago, maybe?
Yeah,
It's
let's
been a
just say
while.
that was not yesterday. Like,
For sure not yesterday. Alright. So,
Ugh.
main Pokemon to look at: Gren, Sardex, Mew, Infernape. Shout out to Diggersby, yep.
he's
A12
actually
signature
good,
mon.
like- Oh, true, it's A12. No, I'll lock it in, bro. Zazo's cooked.
That was
Okay,
bringing
but, like-
Balloon Golurk 100%. Lock it in.
Hmm.
Signature
feel like-
mon buff, it's over for Zazo. I agree, yep. It's going to be Scarf
honestly agree.
Diggersby for sure. You don't need the power into this team, and you really want to outspeed stuff like Thundurus, Gren, Zard, all that stuff.
Yeah, Thundurus is a big threat otherwise.
And the normal
yeah.
resist is really Golurk Metagross, which they both are weak to knockoff, and knockoff is like a really free click in general into this team. So I think you're probably going to have opportunities to just click knockoff or U-turn with Diggersby, and
And you know
maybe catch a
A12's always
switch.
picking the right button with Diggersby.
Oh yeah, he has
too.
10,000 hours of experience. Like,
Yeah.
he's labbed out every Diggersby sequence, like ever.
Yep.
What's the Zardex check is just like Helmet Blastoise with like Roar, probably?
yeah,
So,
probably some helmet chip into like a Scarf Infernape, or maybe
Yeah.
Scarf
Yeah,
Arrow could be interesting. I don't know. Probably gonna
Yeah,
see double
yeah.
Scarf from A12 is my prediction. Either that or you run
I've
like
seen worse Starjack.
unaware helmet clef. It's definitely a bad set, but like into Zard, you can bring it, I guess.
I think unaware clef is coming for the Thunderous, if anything.
I don't know. I just have a disease where I can only use Magic Guard clef, and every time I bring unaware, I run amok, and I'm like, why am I taking rocks? I'm gonna switch to Magic
Honestly,
Guard.
I hella feel that. Yeah, like
Like I switch in twice, and I'm not getting leftovers, and I'm like, man, this is ass.
or you get
Please
like
don't
voice
leak
switch,
A12's page.
like,
What the hell?
It's certainly a
Isn't he
paste.
okay?
Yeah,
Wait, this is H-Row's first game, right?
yeah.
In DPL, yeah.
He's freed.
Nice. He's unleashed.
This Venusaur, it's okay, right? You can kind of like semi-wall it with Roselia, get spikes on it, but that's not exactly sustainable, right? You're gonna run out of synthesis very quickly. Metagross can come in and then just trade with Zen Headbutt. That's perfectly reasonable from Zazo. Oh my god, we're actually just leaking the paste in the chat. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Don't look.
Hell.
close your eyes.
But yeah. I mean, Gren
Close
looks
'em.
pretty ass. Let's be real. This Gren is not doing a single thing.
I think the Gren is spiking here.
Yeah.
I think Zazu does really like spikes, so I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he has a appreciate spikes. I mean, to be fair, the only mon off the ground here is arrows, so spikes do pretty damn good here. So
Another reason
Yeah.
for Magic Guard Clef, yep.
We're
oh
bringing
yeah,
six
sorry.
figures.
But we've already discovered that we're bringing unaware and like making that mistake. So
Yeah, I think the Blastoise will get a spin-off though, so it's fine.
yeah,
The only blocker is go lurk, and it's not really the best.
Doesn't
like,
beat
Blastoise
Blastoise
check.
at
Yeah.
all. You want to pick A12 here? Because I want to pick A12.
I want to
I-
pick A12.
I do too. For
Something, Zazu's going to bring Trick Room, Zardex, etc. It's going to get outsped by Venusaur.
something Diggersby's the goat. But,
Zardex
yeah.
is going to come in on Sludge Bomb, get to it KO'd, and get outsped by Venusaur. I can already see it happening.
Honestly, actually, like, yeah.
I can literally see it happening. Like, it will happen. All right, now my series, so I get to shut up and you guys get to tell me that we're losing every matchup.
You're losing every game besides who and J Ricky's game. Only who and J Ricky are winning.
I get it.
Sorry.
I get it.
all right. Let's take a look.
Oh, I'm actually going to shut up on this first matchup because I still have yet to mock Joshua. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
all
Elf,
right.
I'm gonna mock Jotza too, but like I want to see your page first.
Oh. No. It's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, Joshua has double fighting with both potential vacuum wave into Darkrai. That's a
Yeah, but I have
bit
that
rough
double
there.
psychic. Ayo.
that's a bit.
Yeah.
That's true. It's a bit rough. We do have a Hydrapple into one resist because Clefairy does not count. It's a little bit troubling.
It looks. I haven't really paid much attention to the matchup yet, but like I think this is a big Apple game again, like always.
Shout out,
Yeah,
shout out to the
probably.
Big Apple.
Yeah.
Tusk. I mean, there's a Rotom for Tusk if they really are scared. I mean,
mean,
it's Tusk and
It's
Terra. Though.
It's Terra Touch Go, so like
Yeah, it is. What would it be? It'd be.
Terra Goats looks like really good actually, because what's the resist? It's Overquill, but like
Mhm.
you really want to switch that
It's
into
just,
Touch?
probably just like Hydrapple.
Yeah.
It could be, yeah.
Dude, look at Salazzle though.
Let's
Looks
see.
at Salazzle.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Like,
I think it's
nothing
really
resists
good
both
here.
of its. Nothing it stabs, yeah.
Looks pretty good.
What are we benching then if we bring Salazzle? Like,
One of the psychics, Smash per crown, probably.
Okay, I really
Yeah.
feel like I can't say anything here because it's just gonna be
Probably.
detrimental. So I'm actually gonna go to
Yeah,
the
I was saying,
bathroom.
I hope you wouldn't. Yeah.
I'm gonna BRB, go to the bathroom. You guys talk about my matchup.
That
Feel
makes
free to
sense.
put whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Are you
Okay.
locking yourself to win?
I mean, I'm gonna back
Like, no.
myself always, but
No, yeah, but honestly, yeah, with the priorities and like the Hydrapple, I do think this is a little favor toward Joshua. I do think Salazzle is really good here though, and it could even. Okay, I don't know if you'd want to Terra it, but it's
looks-
I
really
think you could.
strong.
I honestly think you could Terra it, to be fair.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, because it does outspeed everything too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks like a really good like Bow plus Drapple game though.
Yeah.
The Val, yeah, I mean, if there's no Clefairy, for example, like it's just have to be like a bulky Mesprit as your like check to Val. But other than that, like it's a bit scary, yeah. I don't know. I think it's slightly for Joshua, no bias or anything.
I would say matchup Joshua, and I think Joshua's been playing like extremely well this season as well.
Oh
so-
yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah, that all five guys sucked. He only beat an 0-2 player and lost
Yeah.
to everybody
And-
else.
And if the Tusk isn't Ghost, which I do think Ghost probably is its best type actually. If it's not, then they can't spin block either. So like,
Yeah,
yeah, I like Josh's matchup here for sure.
I think I do too.
I
And
am
then-
going to agree. Yes.
All right, Joshua it is. I already put it in. All right. Sean and who? Oh no, who's playing against a Frostmoth? It's over. It's over.
It's so over.
Literally just copy Alexis set from week 1 and change the grass move.
Don't have like rest, no sleep talk.
No,
Like
it was
yeah.
it could be like Quiver Dance, Ice Beam, Giga Drain, Rest. Because so like Rest you like avoid the toxic and stuff, right?
Oh, true. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like how does he beat that? If you're Quiver
Like,
Dance
he
up,
doesn't kill it, like he can't kill it. Like yeah.
And he had 2 knockoff mons too to get rid of the assault vets, which
don't
would
need-
really help.
it doesn't even need to beat the Assault. Like the Assault Vest Mons can't do anything to a Quiver Dance Frostmoth, right?
Well, like mirror or whatever. Like what is that move?
Mirror Coat?
Yeah, mirror coat.
Well, this is why you would want a grass move so you can Ice Beam it first and then grass move to kill it when you set up enough.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that's the
fair.
whole point. So, all right, but besides Frostmoth, who is playing against another fast dark type with knockoff, which is like really bad for these teams.
It looks like a really nice Sinistra matchup as well.
Sinistra.
Oh, I just realized it's like basically my team's Roaring Moon or in Moth Sinistra. I like
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
So broken.
And there's like a palafin instead of like a turtle. It's pretty
Yeah, yeah.
similar. I think I like your
Yeah.
build better, but
I mean, the Zapdos and Paladin's nice on this though.
yeah,
Yeah, the
I don't
Sinistra
think
might have to.
palafin's coming though this week, right? Because
Paladin's off here. If anything, it's like throat
No, it's
spray boom burst with like Hydro Pump or something.
yeah. I mean,
It
he
has
could
to be
literally
it has
just.
to be special though, right? It definitely has to be special, I think.
I mean, he could also just be like pads with flip turn, like to avoid like any helmet guys or anything.
Yeah,
right?
and just get your other dudes in, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Hydrapple looks pretty strong into Sean's team though. Like a dragon, he kind of needs to Terra Fairy, I think, because Fortress is the resist. So
Very true. Yeah.
yeah, who's gonna probably have to be some sort of plot or like Specs Hydrapple, I think here.
Specs actually looks nice. Good point.
Yeah, yeah.
Fickle Beam and Draco. Yeah, I like that.
The removal is 2 spinners, but we have good blockers, so he could technically
We
try
have
to spike
literally
stack.
the best blocker. We have the best blocker in the game. Yeah, like that's right.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
All right, TLDR. Are they breaking whose
You're-
team?
So you're getting cooked, but who's winning? Of course.
You're
I
I'm
don't
getting
know.
cooked. No.
I think- Dude, I honestly think Sean should bring the Frostmoth again. Like I literally
I
do,
do too. Yeah.
and just have a grass move this time. So,
Yeah. Like
I think I lean Sean here for matchup. So
I think that's tough. I think both have good.
I think I lean who.
players who I think matchup Monzo is Sean. I think.
I like the Sinistra matchup though. I really do. Like, what kills it?
Toxic is his plan probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Like, as long as you don't let it get toxic, then I don't think.
Hold on, are we ignoring Keldeo? How does Keldeo look?
Good.
Alright, yeah. Not bad.
Fuel stabs, Terra Ghost, or like something like that, or just even Terra Water. So play Specs, Hydro is doing a lot.
Yeah, I mean it's just Sinistra, and it could easily just be a Terra type to beat Sinistra if it wants.
Yeah, like easily, yeah.
Like Ghost, like you said, yeah.
Yeah, actually, I probably will lean Who then.
All right, I'm down with that. My man, who?
Goat.
Okay. Faye versus J Ricky.
Wait, important question. When is Faye goes J Ricky scheduled for?
That's actually a really important question. Hold up.
Like
I have no
if it's game 1 through 7, I think J Ricky wins. If it's game
They're actually
8, then
pretty
Faye
early.
wins. Oh no, then it's cooked. Just give it to J Ricky, bro.
Yeah.
They're like game 3 or something.
Yeah. All right.
No,
Let's
it's like game
see.
4 maybe. But definitely not game 8.
Saru.
That's gonna be Greg versus Skyhorse.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be playing at fucking Demon Hours probably. Oh my god.
It's like 1 a.m. EST, so
Yeah.
like it's got to be like what, like
yeah,
5
nice
for you
dude.
or something?
There goes my sleep schedule. All right.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Just sleep and wake up before it starts. But ooh, I really
So-
like Faye's team. Like it's so powerful. I think it's like their best draft.
Yeah, and I do think Dark is a problem for J Ricky's team. Valiant doesn't really count as a resist, so it's just Crook. And obviously
Yeah.
these two guys can do a lot of damage to Crook regardless, so
Backs looks really
U
scary.
turn. Backs. Yeah, it might need to be like Shuka Goldengo or something to try to
Yeah,
lure
I think
it.
it like actually has to, right?
Yeah. Slow King can check Valiant semi.
Where is the Citrus Iron Valiant answer? Yeah, true. Honestly.
Iron
Yeah,
Bell doesn't look
Citrus
that great
Valiant
here.
6-0s.
Okay. Raging Bolt is like strong. I guess they might need to use Slow King for Raging Bolt actually.
Honestly,
they-
Raging Bolt probably wins anyway because someone's a cheat code. So like, yeah.
What paratype do you put on it?
So again, I don't know what teams are not drafting fairies for, but probably just straight up dragon.
Genuinely,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that's
genuinely
true.
like a dragon. Oh my god, actually, yeah, no, wrap it up, bro. This is Cherokee.
It's
So
no
that
fairy with double dark, double dragon. And
Yeah.
and your resist is fortress? Like, come on, bruh.
so
I'd still
it's
think
probably
the team
gonna
is fire, but yeah.
it's probably gonna
to
force
be-
the route to be fairy.
fair, Miss Magius is a fairy type in Renegade Platinum. However, that we're not playing that game. So
Oh, that
yeah.
makes so much sense now.
Yeah, it's got to be Terra Fairies or Rude then. I
Yeah,
think.
fairy's pretty likely.
Yeah,
I think.
it's forced into it, right? It has to be.
It feels
Yeah.
forced, yeah.
And Fairy looked good like anyway against the team, even if it wasn't forced.
Yeah, I mean it does hit the 2 dark
Uh,
resist, Fairy Terra Blast. So.
Yeah.
Yo, Jay Ricky, are you down to play your game on like Renegade Platinum Wi-Fi?
Is that a thing?
Okay, but you
I
know
don't
what
know.
else looks really really strong? Like look at like Bandit Cinderace. The fire resist is just Roaring Moon.
That's
So-
true.
Yeah, that's true. And if it's oh my god, and if it's forced into fairies or yeah, no, wrap it up, bro. This is Cherokee. Like
Wraps
So like
it
I
up.
don't know, like
Bolt,
like
yeah,
Cinderace
like
was-
Bolt Cinderace matchup. It's not game 8. Fagos, like yeah, like just everything is going wrong for him here.
I told you L5 would get its match, but who and J Ricky were gonna win. You know?
Also,
my
the
God.
Canada's on to lock this week. So, yeah.
My team carries me. W.
Yep.
yeah. Yeah, we'll go J Ricky.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Cherokee on matchup.
Okay.
Who would have known the Valiant Bolt team has matchup?
Well,
Okay, but I don't think
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
we didn't
crazy.
even touch on the
though.
Valiant. Yeah, whatever. Okay, nice dude.
Yeah,
I don't
doesn't
think
look-
it's like crazy matchup, but slightly.
Val doesn't look that great though in the matchup. To be fair, like into the Glow King.
It's
If anything,
1-1,
it could just like
right?
it could
It's
just like
1-1.
death leave on something. Like it's fine.
Well, yeah, but that one mon can kind of infinitely check it. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Every time I have a G King, it just loses to Valiant. So,
well, what kind of G King are you running?
well, you have to guess between physical and special, right? Shadow Ball versus Knockoff requires completely different prep.
No, I don't
You
think
gotta
so.
stop running like Banded Glow King. It's not a good set, man.
My bad.
No, I think you could literally just be Spadef with Colbur Berry. Right.
Okay, and then Life Orb Shadow Ball 2 it KOs you. Like,
I'm just
you
so
can't
sad.
cover everything, you have to predict.
I said Spadef, bruh.
Yeah, and I said Life Orb Valiant 2 it KOs.
Yeah.
Does
So
it?
sad. I just
don't know,
snapped
I
the
just made that
bracelet
up.
in half. Yeah, too.
Bro,
I think
there's
it
no
does.
shot. What? Let me see.
We
Checking
out
for
here
the
fact
fans.
checking. Alright, King of Crook versus
This
Carson.
could change prep. Okay.
This could.
Why is there 2 Celebes?
No, it doesn't even come close, bruh. It does like 40 max.
There are 2
That's
Celebies,
cap.
yeah.
All right.
Dude, we have a Shaman Ditto this week and a Celebi Ditto this week. Like, what is going on?
What the H?
Celebi's like really cheap in Sword Shield, so I
Yep,
don't think
6
it's
points.
a bad pickup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Okay. So
Melmetal kind of
Bucks.
looks really good, right?
well, Rotom Scizor is like pretty good.
Yeah, I think you're forced
I
into
don't know.
pad Melmetal for sure this matchup. I think with Chomp
Yeah.
and probably Helmet Rotom, like maybe Helmet Scizor if you want to go that route, but it doesn't have to be, so.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
Dark.
fair, if you ignore the bottom 3 or the top 3, then like yeah, Melmetal is cooking the bottom half, but you know,
Garchomp actually-
is a good Melmetal.
Yeah. Garchomp doesn't actually have the greatest of matchups in Sword and Shield with Landers plus Slowbro.
Yeah, the slower matchup's always a little bit rough for the Garchomps.
Yeah. Could just be like a toxic rock set though. It doesn't gotta be crazy offensive.
I'm pretty sure
I
Keegan
mean-
just died hearing that. I'm pretty
I
sure
know,
he's
well, listen.
deceased.
I don't care. Darm. I mean, again, there's a Slowbro. Can we take advantage of U-turn for Slowbro? Celebi? Offensive Celebi,
Celebi.
perhaps?
Celebi.
Or Celebi. Sylveon? No, not Celebi. Sylveon. Is Sylveon like pretty solid here? Like it's just Melmetal, right?
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
Crobat, but if you click a psychic move, it dies.
Is Pissimian good here? I think that one's cool.
He's cool, but he's not good here, I don't think.
No.
There's a Crobat and there's a
Sylveon.
Crobat. Yeah, Sylveon too.
Haunter, yeah.
This guy
Oh,
gets
Hunter
it.
definitely coming.
Well, I mean, look at the Haunter resist, no cap.
Where are they at though?
I'm gonna say this right now. I would not be surprised if Haunter comes to this game.
I would be.
I would be, yeah. Like, I just would be. I like surprises though. So.
I don't know. Maybe Gravity from Quinside comes out from Landers, so it owns the Earthquake switch-ins. Celebi just gets U-turned. So, I don't know.
That's true. Yeah,
Mm,
actually, is very true.
Who
It's
we
not
go
so
after?
feels like-
Gravity Lando and you turn into your Zap Cannon Slowbro, like let me know, dude.
Oh my god. GG, man.
I don't know.
Literally,
This
like-
one feels like pretty even, so I'm just gonna pick King of Crook because I feel like he's been playing really well.
You're not
I
gonna
mean,
pick
Carson has
3-0
been-
Carson?
over
He
yeah.
should have lost last week though.
Yeah, he
Like,
should've,
could
yeah.
get the crit.
His opponent gave
Um,
him more opportunities to crit. That's on his opponent.
I'm going to pick Carson this game. I think. Yeah, I will.
it's hard. I don't think there's a clear.
Like 50-50.
I don't think there's a clear favorite, no, but I would say Carson.
Yeah, I'm gonna
flip
go
a
Carson.
coin.
I'll
Coin
go
said Carson.
Yep.
Nice.
Ah,
I versus Genius X. Heavy hitter
Good
matchup
matchup.
here.
Yeah.
Very swag, very cool,
What
very
is
cash
Zing's
money.
team? Oh my god.
I
Are
lean
there more beginner friendly
side.
team tours out there? There's the DFL, which ran last year. I don't know if it's running this year.
There's the Ghost and Team Tour.
Yeah, there is a ghosting team tour coming out, but yeah, also the team name's Bang. Yeah, Zero Fox
So
Given.
true.
That's a classic from back in the day. Triggervi is from even further back in the day, I'm pretty sure. They've been doing that for a long time. But then you look at stuff like Skrelpy McSkrelper Mock Kelp, and you're like, okay, let's get out of the kitchen. Yeah.
Oh boy.
But anyways,
I like Eyes matchup here. The first glance for sure.
Why is the second one a Starmie? Please tell me that's true.
that's a good question, actually.
I don't know, but
I think it was trades. I think they traded for
hope
this
so.
Zardex structure at mids.
But the Starmie
They
can
did.
kind of take out, can kind of keep hazards off this entire game.
It used
Like-
to be Necro Lopunny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, like, why don't you just run like bulky Starmie with recover spin to infinitely like spin on these guys? Right? Like Quillfish can't do anything to Starmie, right?
All it can do is like Toxic, but like you're not Cure. So
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Mobile looks good, right? Play rough, T-Punch.
Yeah.
I think.
what's the player up T-Punch looks really good.
I'm gonna say Helmet Electro's coming for a while. Not capping static.
I could see it.
Yep.
Yeah, reflect. Oh, I know
Yep.
Electro doesn't get reflect. Never mind.
It doesn't? Oh, that's whack. But
No,
Does it
it's
just
only-
die
It
the
does.
player up?
Electro gets dual
Does it?
screens in Sun and Moon.
yeah.
It doesn't get it in Auras, and it doesn't get
Oh,
it
right.
in
Okay, yeah.
future gens. But I'm pretty sure it's dual screens in Sun and Moon.
So
That's
random.
so weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
never
so
mind. I guess
potentially
just
that can
drafted
come.
Electrode in the perfect gen. Like, nice dude.
Yeah. How does Charizard look? I mean, there's a Fizz-Def Pilo maybe with Thick Fat. Is your attempt to
Okay.
check it? Quillfish, I mean,
Maybe like
It's-
Foul Play, Porygon 2 as well. I think there's answers.
I don't know.
Like I've definitely seen worse Zardex answers.
How are they killing P2? Be so for real.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
they could just
also
toxic
true.
it with whatever they have knocked off. They have toxic.
No!
Be rest.
Because
I
we're
guess.
tracing the natural cure. Yup. Yup.
Not equal.
There's no leech seed thing for Steela though. Like leech seed's free into this team. Very cringe Steela.
Dude, look at Monferno though, like genuinely.
Genuinely?
Yeah.
How
There's only
genuine
a-
you saying?
There's only a Starmie, a
Just ignore
Charizard,
him.
you know,
Ignore him. Ignore
A
him.
Sylveon, a Nihilego.
Nihilego. Even Crocodile, honestly.
Loki, yeah. I'm pretty sure Gypsy used Crook as
Static
a...
Electrode. Alright, never
I'm
mind.
pretty sure Gypsy used Crook as a Infernape switch in last week.
How'd it go for him?
He won, right? Or no, he lost.
Okay,
He
well,
got robbed.
No. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rob.
see, this is why I don't play this gen.
Yeah, I don't know. I still think I has it, to be honest,
I think Zing has it.
with their top three.
It's hard to
Like,
go
the-
against I.
the
It's hard to
only-
go against I and Usum. Although
Like their only way to really like kill Steela is like Thunderous, obviously. But if you switch that into like Rocks plus a Leech Seed, like it's only a matter of time before that dies. Mawile can chunk it with a Thunder Punch, I suppose. But again, that's not. You can't like switch in and its Leech Seed is gonna die over time. I don't know.
They're saying
I'm
like a
gonna
fast
say-
sub Porygon too. Yep.
Could kill it, suppose. Yeah, yeah. And then even like to Porygon, like you just or Thunderous, you could just pivot into like Sylveon, right? Doesn't do anything.
I think I'm leaning like Zing, but it feels pretty close.
I lean I here. For show.
I'm gonna say I just barely.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I
Very
think that-
epic.
My captain's
for I.
losing. No.
Yeah, both captains losing.
Yeah.
What else is new?
typical. Sabla versus Gypsy.
Cool matchup.
The round 2
okay.
Tentacruel of Legends. Alright, would you rather have a
Oh,
Tentacruel or a
Sparkle on this
Keldeo
one.
round 2? Be for real.
Well, Tentacruel checks Keldeo pretty well, so
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't even think it. I actually don't even think it does. I'm
Yeah,
being
it just
honest.
doesn't.
it probably
right?
doesn't.
It
If
just
it's like
doesn't, like I actually don't think it does.
Okay,
Specs
but
probably
Whipsicott.
like beats it. Yeah.
No, even combined, you just like can't.
Oh yeah, true.
They just can't break a sub like afterwards. After one combinder or something.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
get
know.
Scald Burn. Secret Sword does a lot. I don't know. Subcom Mine
Barbaric
seems
is
a little
king
bit
here.
tough because there's a Crobat and a Whimsicott with an Infiltrator. So
I think like you could just go like spec Scold because like something's gonna get burned and it's gonna do hurt.
yeah,
so
the
Keldeo
Water
looks
Resist
pretty
don't have
good.
recovery, right?
Yeah. If the water
Yep.
is hot, then
Dude.
Keldeo looks great.
They also have a really hard time killing Skarmory besides Entei, right? How do they kill Skarmory?
Yeah.
That looks really
But-
impossible actually.
I don't know, but Skarm against like Sableye, like
It does
I
feel
don't
like
know
a
what
dead
does it
slot,
do.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Offensive Binu looks kind of good, I think.
Offensive Venu. I mean, there's Crobat.
Sure. but-
Crobat Jirachi is about as good as you can ask for, right?
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
mean, over that one.
I don't think it still looks bad though.
Yeah, it's still reasonable, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you want to jump on the water resist thing, like look at Barbarico as well.
Yup. That's goat.
Stone Edge for
Warning.
the other two. Its dual stabs actually cook everything.
Mm-hmm.
It might actually come. Like, do you bring Scrafty here? Do you bring Cresselia? I don't know.
I mean, Cresselia
It's-
can certainly come, I think.
Yeah, Cresselia kind
Kyurem
of
or
With the
Landers.
even
Landers.
get liquidation this gen, yeah, it's just razors. That doesn't matter. Still strong.
Razor Shell's a broken move. Shout out Samurott dash Hisui.
So true.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the bench is Scrafty Barbarical here.
Yeah, probably. I think I'm like leaning
Even-
pretty much into
even-
Gypsy though.
Yeah, even Torn looks really good. Just Jirachi resist flying, so just be like knock off taunt, you turn Hurricane. Free.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you tear Electric on your Torn, it just wins, etc., etc.
Terra Electric into the Scarf Lando. Yup.
Yep.
Yep.
Scarf
yep,
Lando
yep.
into Skarmory. Yep.
Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it goes to Gypsy.
All right.
All right, Low QP versus Lucas. 2543.
This is 3-0 into 0-3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Bolt Mirror. Lucas already played one of these versus me. Week
Yeah,
one.
smashed.
You're an idiot.
What?
And you fucking know it wasn't a smash at all. Fuck
Dude,
out of here.
if we would have got 4 hits on Gren, we won.
This
so
guy, they won
Yeah.
on a
Yeah.
shuriken roll, and he's saying
Yeah.
smashed. Okay.
It's not a roll.
this
Not a
is
roll.
sad.
Not a roll because if you open the
Anyway,
calc, it says 3 hits.
Shut up.
Anyway,
I feel,
like
I feel some tension in there from an outsider POV. Just me, though.
it's okay, Zooch. We're just gonna beat them in playoffs. Like that's what's
Yep.
planned.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyways, Bolts Terra. The only removal is Spin, which was same thing for me, so I could see a Ghost Bolt yet again. Does make you weak to Gren, but I mean we have Araquanid, Spadef Corvi.
Hey, Charles. He's on
No.
the other team.
Yeah, I see Ghost Bolt from Lucas's side with just Hazard Stack. Right.
Yeah, it looks kind of really hard for Lop to kill it. So
Just Greninja, really. And their Bolt,
Yeah.
maybe. Their Bolt would probably be like...
Something for Tinglu, maybe.
Water. I think.
I think
Makes
grass
sense.
might be better, but also you're either weakening
Well-
yourself to the opposing bolt or the Petulant, right?
I
Yeah.
would rather be weak to the Petulant, I think.
I think Bolt, because Bolt doesn't have recovery at least, so it can only come in so much.
If you have like
Well, what are the
good patch
Petulant
switch-ins,
It's what if Greninja, Tinkaton can switch in, but like can't really do much back. I guess T-Wave it, but
like the Okie
Yeah,
Dokie and
just-
Lando Eye should be enough to punish Petch, right? In theory.
Lando.
Yeah,
sure.
even like Miss Meg can be aggressive too. But you could just go Mola and slow flip turn versus Pesh. It's not really the end of the world.
What if you get
Until, like,
confused into
Landorus.
hit yourself into hit yourself into hit
Oh, then you
yourself
blame
and
hacks.
die?
Yeah, then you blame hacks. Yeah, GG.
Oh
Yeah.
no, Charles comes like all the time. He's actually kind of good. He's like a really good spinner.
Charles is basically like
Yeah.
Timu Torn T. You could think about it. It can be offensive.
Yeah,
it can
actually.
be utility. Kind of functions the same way.
I don't know. I just think Hazard Sag into like blocking spin with 2 ghost types is just free. Like, I
Yeah.
don't see how he loses. So, like, you'd have to win with like Boots Greninja Battle Bond, like I had pretty much.
Yeah, that was a
And they're
scary
not
set
gonna-
for sure.
They're not gonna like forget about that set now. So,
Yo, and there's no gap dodge to save them this time, so
Yep.
I think Lucas is cooked, sadly.
Yep.
Oh, but I think this looks pretty like good for Lucas, so we're being serious.
I mean,
It
the
looks good.
Corv-
It's
the
probably
Corv looks really
favored.
good, Loki.
it's probably favored, but I don't think it's like crazy because, like we said, Greninja is good. Okie Dokie is like low key a hitter here too. So,
I don't think Okie Dokie does anything to Petulant though. Like it doesn't knock it off, but like what else is it doing?
Yeah, that's all I can
Well,
really knock.
well, it gets Earthquake too and stuff, right? You hit
Oh,
it
it does
hard
get
with
earthquake. Yeah.
Does it? I think.
Yeah,
It does.
I don't think that's doing a lot. I'm gonna be honest.
What does Pecharon do to like Spadef Oki though with bulk up?
Oki does get taunt. Like that's a good
That
shout
too.
out.
But what
Yeah.
does it do to Spadef Oki Pecharon?
Shadow Ball probably does like 30.
I don't even
It's
think it does
Spadef?
that much.
That's crazy.
Plus, you could be Black Sludge too. So like, I do think Oki can beat Pecharon.
It can, but you really have to force that kind of set.
I don't know, and it doesn't seem that great because like Jirachi's right there. No, I think it could come like
You're gonna switch your
into
Jirachi.
Weavile. Maybe I don't know. There's the Corviknight too. Yeah,
I don't know. It's
matchup
Lucas
is-
favored, but it's not
yeah.
crazy. I
I
don't
would
think.
say Lucas, based on matchup, and you also like it's hard to go against 3-0 versus 0-3.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
The numbers do not lie very often.
very often. Yeah.
And Lucas has a lot of numbers in his name.
He
so-
does. He has so many numbers. All right, last one. Skyhorse versus Greg. Then I gotta go.
Same. Anyways,
So importantly, Gregulator is now off of his Aaron Rodgers LARP, and now he's back to soup.
nice.
Oh,
So the aura
It's
is
fine.
back.
So flying resist versus Ztorn. Anyone see him? It's the Snorlax, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
So this is a very easy just knock, and then you can even be fighting honestly if you want to be, so you don't have to risk versus cart. You can do more to Snorlax. That's probably what I would do. Do more to Cradily for what it's worth, I guess.
You're also
Um,
like Hurricane and Sun, so like that.
Yes.
Kind of
that
annoying.
is
Like, oh
one
no,
thing. Mhm.
our flying resist is missing.
Yeah, yeah. I actually think it's Z fighting Torn here. That makes sense.
I could see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just Hurricane Z fighting, and then literally whatever you want. Knock off U-turn. It's fine.
Yes,
Thank you,
Hydra. It was
Jeremy.
always like this. So drippy,
Yeah.
I know. So drippy.
Or you can literally just run Hidden Power Rock, so you don't miss versus Charizard if you really want. Like,
You said hidden power
It is-
rock.
wait, no, Tornadoes get smacked down.
Yeah, it does.
okay.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh."
Is Hidden Power Rock not better there?
I don't know. Like, you can use hidden power for something else. Like,
Yeah.
Like, what?
I don't know, hidden power ice for Landers.
There's icy.
Hidden
Yeah,
power.
there's also
Wait,
Smackdown.
get ice win. Never mind.
Regardless, Tornadus does own, so
It does look good. Yeah.
How does
There's no-
Kartana look into us? Skyhorse, Infernape? Defensive
There's an
Infernape?
Infernape and there's a Torn.
Yeah. Mm,
It looks okay. Like it never looked bad, but like there are checks.
Guys,
I will
circuitry
say-
sweeps because it's gonna be Trick Room Lando, Trick Room Cart, Trick Room Starmie, and Trick Room Yard.
Shit. Yeah.
I will
we
say
lost.
maybe the Torn is actually gonna be Assault Vest because look at the Zard Y switch-ins. Is there any?
Yeah, I think you're right. That's kind of or something like that.
Yeah, it's possible to
do,
be
like-
Hydreigon, kinda.
That's what I was gonna say with like a Chople Berry, but like if you call that one time, then it's not really a switch in.
Yeah, it can just be Dragon
Well,
Pulse too. That's what I miss.
Zard can also just be mixed, like Fire Blast, Flare Blitz, or something.
Yeah, this is a really good yard matchup.
I do think just because Skyhorse has a lot of things that are faster though, like B2, I think it's probably still leaning towards Skyhorse here. Their spin, I guess they can keep hazards off though with Starmie, which is good. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess if they switch in Starmie to what, Donphan to spin,
Yeah.
it doesn't really beat Empoleon, does it?
Who's
So
to
if
say?
Empoleon's the rucker,
Who's to
like,
say?
yeah. I mean, there's a Xatu. Wait, we're overlooking Xatu here.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, like I actually don't think it's easy for Sky to get up rocks here or keep them up anyway. It's like Starmie can spin pretty reliably. Xatu beats the rockers pretty handily, I would say, unless you like head smash it with Donphan or something.
That'll be raw. I still think it's Skyhorse favored. Cause like even like Infernape, right? Like what's their Infernape? Like again, we're assuming rock coverage for Charizard. So
Yeah. Maybe Azu. Starmie. I think there's answers.
You like
I-
the double
the
water
thing is-
sun?
yeah, the thing is though too, if you just U-turn on either of those, that just gives you B drill. And then it's like over and over switching, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not switching on rocks, and you are, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Greg, I think.
Goat. I'll say
I say
soup.
Sky. I say Sky, but you let Dougal
I'm
pick
gonna-
who wins.
I'm gonna go with the player that's not Win 2, I think.
Oh man.
Skyhorse. Okay.
Skyhorse
Frick.
is on the comeback, yeah.
Okay.
It is
Well-
low key Skyhorse season right now.
Yeah.
It is.
We do have ZFG taking it though.
Yeah.
Do we? Yeah.
5-3.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
predicted a tie for Dino Skrelp, 5-3 for ZFG, 5-3 for Slime Season, and 5-3 for Pardon the Eruption. And that's going to be the stream
Dang.
for Pick'ems. Thanks everyone for hanging out.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Epic outro. If you want to
Okay.
check out the DPL server and all that, link below in the description. I think the title just says we're with Zooch, but we also have Dougal and Slick Panther here, so appreciate them. Dougal already left the call. Hate that guy. But thanks for hanging out.
Adios.
Like the stream for the algorithm, etc. But I don't know why people would be watching the VOD for this. It's a lot more fun live. But hey,
Yeah.
teach their own, right?